Welcome back, everybody. I think y'all know what we're going to be talking about tonight. Oh, Alpha Russ, thank you for becoming a member. Um, Kevin Smith is DSP, absolutely. You love the title? I was having fun with it. I was having a lot of fun with it. Yes, we're going to be talking about She-Ma'am and the Mistresses of the Omniverse, because of course, why stop at the universe? It's Tila, the most powerful character in all of fucking He-Man. Oh my fucking god. I hope y'all are doing well tonight. It's going to be a fun night. To be honest with you, I am trying very, very hard, although I am losing my fucking patience with it, to get Final Fantasy 14 on my fucking computer. I found my old account, right? I don't know which account this was because I know I had two, and I put in game time and I downloaded the download for Final Fantasy 14, and it keeps telling me I don't have a fucking service account, and I'm like, I am so fucking pissed off at this point, right? Like I'm really pissed off at this point. Everyone's talking about this fucking game. I'm trying to fucking download it. I'm trying to fucking play it, and this fucking shit is just driving me insane, right? You lost. We're not even going to be talking about the Homewrecker stuff, although I think it's kind of hilarious that I guess some girl uploaded a video to address the criticisms that she is getting as a brave survivor of Delirious. And in the video, she says that she has no fucking evidence. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Well, thank you for confirming you didn't have any evidence, because Homewrecker's telling everyone that he has evidence, but he can't show it. So maybe you two dumbasses should get together and, work on your fucking story. Jesus fucking Christ. It's amazing. What is Sen? What are you wearing? I'm wearing my tank top, man. Boar mentality. It's a little bit hot in my house right now, so I could just turn the AC up. I guess I'm becoming an old man and trying to conserve money. I'm still waiting for FF7 Remake Part 2. To be quite clear, Final Fantasy VII Remake wasn't really a remake, right? And I like that, honestly, I did, because at the end of the day, I played through Final Fantasy VII like a dozen times. So having like something new to play, having like an actual new story, I think is good. AC helps cool things down. Yeah, I know. But, old man Crow is in the house tonight. Oh, man. But has anyone been playing Final Fantasy 14? Tell me how I can download this fucking game so I can fucking play it, right? Because at this point, I'm like, I've got the stupid fucking game. Why won't it let me fucking log in? I paid for the game time, and it won't let me log into the fucking game. This is bullshit. It's bullshit of the highest order. I can rip on World of Warcraft, which I have fun playing, but at this point, it's just, if I put the fucking game time in, I bought the fucking thing, tell me where I can download the fucking game and put on my fucking computer, and then I can play the fucking game. Yeah, dude, I'm not joking. I am not joking. I found my old account. I paid for the game time. I want to download the stupid fucking game that I've already paid for, but I guess maybe they want me to pay for it again, which I'll do. I'll do, but like, come on. Let me into the fucking game at this point. Oh, God, it's honestly frustrating. It really is. Complete Collector's Edition upgrade. I don't want. If I upgrade the fucking game, if I pay you the fucking money, will you let me download this stupid fucking game already? Oh, God damn. This is honestly very frustrating for me. It really is. Let's see here. Set up a Square. I already have a Square Enix account, right? I already have one. So I go, here. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Okay. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Let me stop that for a second. Share screen. All right, let's see. Can I just share the window with you guys? Okay. All right. So this is the launcher, right? I currently possess a Square Enix account. Okay. right? I'm gonna remove this from the screen for a second so you don't see my login name, right? I enter my ID, and then I enter my password in. Okay, now watch the screen that pops up now. So Square Enix accounts that already have registered Final Fantasy XIV service account are not eligible for a free trial. I'm not trying to do a free fucking trial. I'm trying to log into the fucking game. God damn, like this is, yeah, dude, it is absolutely not intuitive at all. Holy shit. God damn. That is a lot of fucking. It is. I've been trying to get into this stupid fucking game for like way too long. I'm about to just say fuck it, and I want my fucking money back. Jesus. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, the thing is, like, I'm trying to access my old account, right? So I paid the game time for my old account, and then I download the thing so I can download the game. And every single time I try to log in, it goes, "Oh, you're not eligible for a free trial." I'm like, bitch, I'm not trying to do a free fucking trial. I've given you the fucking money. Let me download the fucking game. Jesus, man. Like I can rip on World of Warcraft for being unimaginative, having bad story, as well as all the other shit that's going on with it lately. But at least I can log in to the stupid fucking game when I give them fucking money. Jesus Christ. Hey, Carr, I thought you were going to be playing games. I am fucking trying. I really am. I really fucking am. Let me... Jesus, man. Like, I've never seen something that stupid in my fucking life, right? And don't get me wrong. I'm sure that if I keep fucking around with it, eventually I'll be able to figure out a way of logging in with my stupid fucking account and downloading the stupid fucking game. But at this point, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I mean, what more do you have to do? What more do I have to do? I've downloaded it. I've got the installer going, and every single time I try to log in, it goes, "Well, you're not eligible for a free account." I'm like, it's not a free fucking account. I've given you fucking money. Like, this is legitimately fucking stupid at this point. LMAO sits in Worldcraft is hilarious. Jesus. Don't call me a fucking boomer. If you guys know how I can just get into this stupid fucking game, tell me. Honestly, tell me. Because the thing is, if I didn't already have an account, I didn't already give them fucking money, I could pay them money to buy the game again, create a brand new account, lose my fucking characters, and then I could get into the fucking game. So if you're like a returning player to Final Fantasy XIV, go fuck yourself. They don't want you. It's so stupid, dude. Let me try something else really quick, okay? I'm gonna try one final thing, and we'll see if it works or not. Because I'd like to actually be playing a game by the time we get into everything, but I don't know. I really don't know. Hold on. I think I figured something out. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here we go. You know what we're gonna do? Fuck Final Fantasy XIV. If anyone can like message me on like the Twitters or something, or leave a comment and let me know how I can download this fucking game and play it, that'd be great. But until then, this is, what is this? There we go. What am I supposed? Draw my weapon. X. Okay. Okay. Huh. L shift. The fuck? Huh. I don't like these controls. Can I kill him? No, I can't. I got to talk to this guy. Because you're dying, dumbass. I don't have your stupid box. They should just let me put him out of his misery. Oh, he turned to smoke. And I get to steal his shit. Okay, that's awesome. Tab. Okay. Let me equip the round shield and some foods. Okay, there we go. By the way, you know what's hilarious in this game? Normally, like most games, you can like pick your gender. You don't actually do that because it's an Amazon game. They're super progressive. You get to pick a body type, right? You literally get to pick a body type. Okay, I'm well fed. Where am I going? Okay, this jumping sucks. This is like this new game everyone's talking about. Oh my gosh, I look so stupid when I run. Okay, bitch, let's go. Oh, he hit me. Bastard. Okay, so I guess it's appropriate that I am a lady in this game because we're talking about She-Man. All right, so was anyone a fan of He-Man in the comments? You guys let me know. Ooh, that was fun. Because I'll be honest with you, I wasn't. Like, I'm trying to be clear. I'm not a fan of He-Man. I'm like not. I like people were saying like, oh, you get to see Preternia, and I'm like, what the fuck is Preternia, right? Let me go back onto here. Let me read your guys' chats here. There you go. I found a game I can actually log into. This is Sea of Thieves 2. Maybe. She-Woman. Never watched it. I only watched the old She-Ra when I heard of it. Okay. So I guess we got to actually review this. And look, to me, it reads like it's not like some like, oh my gosh, this show is awful. She-Ra, the new She-Ra was legitimately fucking awful, right? I mean, we're talking like really bad animation. We're talking about like just complete departure from what She-Ra actually was. But when it comes to this, right? Scale over object, space and W. Okay, there we go. Oh, see, I'm learning, guys. She-Ra was legitimately awful. It was not like it wasn't good to watch at all. But I did the thing. I did the blocky thing. There we go. Purchase upgrades. Okay. I can deal 145% weapon damage to all foes within 2 meters, or I want to hit things harder. There we go, and that's Q. Okay, escape. Okay, so the first episode, right? The thing is, when I was talking with John, right, I said, hey, dude, like maybe it will be okay. Maybe it won't be as bad as it's being made out to be, right? I try to be as fair as I can. But the first episode rolls around, and it's pretty clear that He-Man is not the main character, right? Because you're looking at the story through Teela's eyes, right? And maybe for some people that works, right? Maybe when you watch it, you don't actually care about the He-Man universe. And I go like, okay, I don't care about the He-Man universe, right? I'm not this big major fan or anything crazy like that. But right off the bat, the first episode starts with He-Man's death, right? And I looked at that and I go, okay, this doesn't seem like a show for people that actually like He-Man. If you were a fan of the character, it basically starts with his death. And it picks up on the second episode with a time skip. And no joke, we're looking at a very butch Teela. And it's not just it ends with Teela storming off, deciding that she doesn't want to be a man-at-arms, and she hates them all because they lied to her. The king is an absolute dick. He like strips man-at-arms of his title and everything, and, you know, banishes him from the kingdom, threatening to kill him and shit because he lied about who Adam was. The queen clearly knew. And I'm like, blame your fucking wife, you dumbass. Don't blame your bestest bro, because apparently they were originally bros and shit. But I get it. You know, father loses his son. Very emotional. But, you know, I believe I watched some of the, was it the 2002 version? I'm a fan of He-Man. My friend's dad, when 2002 premiered, showed us his own tapes of the 80s version. We loved it. His dad saw the Kevin one, and he looks death inside because, damn, fuck you, Kevin. I told John, right, look, I could still see this being an interesting series, right? When the stuff from Clownfish TV broke like 2 years ago, I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, because I wasn't really that much of a fan of He-Man, and I don't think I really cared that much. Kevin Smith called it out, called them liars, shit like that. And it's like over a tweet. They didn't do a video at the time. It was a tweet. And I go, well, look, he's very strongly denying this. So maybe they just got bad info. Okay. Give it some time. Let's see what happens. And Kevin Smith, prior to the reviews dropping, because the trailer came out. And when the trailer came out, everyone was excited because you saw He-Man fighting Skeletor. You go, okay, this trailer looks pretty promising, but trailers can be deceiving. And then later, it got revealed that Kevin Smith, who had gone on and on and on about what a big fan of He-Man he was, and how he loved He-Man, and how it was like his favorite show to watch when he got back home. Well, then people found old clips of Kevin Smith talking about how he had no love for the series. And I go like, oh, so you're a fucking liar. You're a pretty clear fucking liar. So what else are you lying about, right? And I said, well, maybe the show follows Teela, right? Maybe something happened to He-Man, and she's got to like get the crew back together and get He-Man back. Maybe he's maybe he's just tired of being He-Man. I don't fucking know. But it's like it could legitimately be something that's, I don't know, something that's actually interesting to watch, right? So I gave it a shot. I was like, I'm gonna watch it when it comes out, see what I think about it, and then the reviews came out, and the reviews basically said this is Teela's show, right? There is no male lead, there's no male protagonist, and I think what was it, episode 3? Episode 3 is when that became really, really fucking clear. Was episode 3 or episode 4? They killed off Orko. So if you like that character, I'm sorry. He seemed nice enough. He goes out with a bang. I guess he's not really dead. He disappears with like this big evil dead lord thingy, whatever. But I'm going like, it doesn't seem like this show really respects He-Man. I guess would be the best way of putting it. Teela is butch as all hell get out. And, honestly, she's very unlikable. One thing that's really, one thing I guess I should bring up is the positive aspects of the show. The animation in it is very well done, right? Typically, American cartoons don't have the most dynamic animation, right? But the animation in this show was good. The fight scenes in the show are well done, and I appreciate that. The voice acting from all but one character is like top notch. I think Mark Hamill voices Skeletor, and it's genuinely entertaining anytime I hear Mark Hamill voice act anything. And all of the characters, except for one, are giving it like 110%. And you got to give that to them. But the problem when you have such a great fucking cast of characters is when someone is not putting in the same effort or isn't capable of putting in the same effort, they stand out. They really stand out. And unfortunately, Teela, who is voiced by Sarah Michelle Gellar, is the one fucking character that just is not on the same level as everybody else. So I'm not saying like she is as bad as like, you know, the original anime dubs I used to watch. Fucking Kid Naruto, English voice actor for Kid Naruto. But holy shit, holy fucking shit. I like this aesthetic in the background because it really does fit my mood here. She's really bad. She was really bad. Not like as bad as some of the other shit that I used to watch and even be a fan of, right? But the problem is everybody else is doing such a fucking amazing job. When you hear her talk, you're like, oh boy, did you get the wrong fucking casting on this one? Oh boy, did you fuck this one up? I mean, would having her be voiced by someone better automatically improve the faults of the show? No, it wouldn't. But when your main character is your worst fucking voice actor, that is automatically something that is just gonna ring very fucking. It's just bad. It's just real bad. But everybody else is doing this amazing job. The animation in it is really well done. It was that bad, huh, She-Man? Yeah. Look, if this was not a He-Man show, if this was not established based off of a pre-existing IP with a pre-existing fan base that's very loyal to that franchise, that knows the ins and outs of this universe, knows how the 80s cartoon was and how the 2002 cartoon was, it wouldn't be that bad of a show. Honestly, it wouldn't be. But the problem is, Kevin Smith lied through his crooked fucking teeth about every aspect of this show. It's a He-Man show. It's metal. I'm like, it's She-Man. It's literally Teela. However, and this is the key thing that I need you all to understand, it's not Teela either, right? They took the characters from the original series, all of whom seemed like where they placed them in the show. Prince Adam is still Prince Adam. He's still a very nice, likable guy, right? And He-Man is still very kind of campy, right? That's still there. Man-at-Arms, loyal fucking soldier, still there. The King is a big departure, right? He's just an asshole. He's just very fucking unlikable. And it's kind of insufferable to sit there a little bit when you see him fucking going off. When he like makes this like snarky ass comment towards his son, and I'm like, why are you such a dick, dude? Like, why are you such an asshole? That's pride. That's fatherly pride. Something I hope to feel one day. You degenerate. And I'm like, why do you hate your son so much, dude? Why do you fucking not like your son? But whatever. But Teela is not fucking Teela. Teela is insufferable, selfish, fucking petty. When I had it on the screen earlier. Let me take a quick break from the game for a second, which I'm not playing because I gotta focus on what you guys are saying in the chat, just in case you say something interesting. Let me go over here. Okay. He-Man didn't hurt me, Adam. You did. And I couldn't even scream at you for it. I died. You bitch. I fucking died. Yeah. And the rest of us had to live with it. I'm like, can you imagine? Like, honestly, right? You get to see your dead friend, right? Because they do find Prince Adam in the afterlife, which when I saw that, I was like, okay, maybe we're going back to He-Man and Prince Adam. Maybe it was what I thought it was going to be. It's not really, it's not starting off the best way, but maybe Teela brings them all back together and brings He-Man back. And I'm like, but you don't need to be such an insufferable bitch. Your friend died, saving your fucking life. and you're acting like such a bitch to him, right? This is not Tila at all, right? This is a reimagining of the character, which is always a great thing for everybody. By the way, I'm going to spoil the ending of it for you guys, so if you're interested in watching it, why? But Prince Adam decides to leave paradise, right? You know, because he's done such good things, he got to go to heaven. He gets to chill with all the other great warriors and everything, right? And so he leaves paradise, and he goes back to Castle Grayskull, and he's back in the world of the living. And before he can say, I have the power, Skeletor comes back, stabs him through the fucking chest, and Adam is left dead, bleeding on the fucking floor. Which apparently, Kevin Smith, that was his favorite thing that he got to do with the series, was not only kill He-Man once, was kill him twice. And I was like, you don't seem like you were a fan of the show, because you completely misunderstood everything. Like, this is a show for everyone. One thing that was really telling for me that it's really not is there's a section where all the characters are in the evil, bad afterlife, right? This is where they're in paradise. This is the next episode. But where they're in the evil, bad afterlife. And they all get separated, right? The two magic users, Orko and Evelyn, get separated in their own group. The new black female, maybe she's her girlfriend, maybe she isn't, but they're really pushing on it. She gets stuck with the robot dude and the beastly guy, and then of course, Wonder Woman over here gets put into her own little challenge, right? And guess what? The new black female, she solves the crisis. Evelyn, she saves Orko. And of course, Tila saves the day. And I'm like, okay, so you don't really have any type of male protagonist in this show at all. And when they get to paradise and Adam is finally back, right? Nice fucking guy. And I'm like, okay, he seems like a really good dude. He seems like a really nice, humble man. And then they kill him again. And then they kill him again because he couldn't just say power, right? He goes, I have that. Then he gets stabbed in the chest, like, oh! And then he dies. And I'm like, you must really fucking hate these characters, man. You must really fucking hate the character. But when you see Tila, she's just not Tila, right? She really isn't. This is Kevin Smith's reimagining of Tila. And I guess I should spoil something else, right? There's another secret that Man-at-Arms and Prince Adam are apparently keeping from Tila. And you know what it's going to be? Because Kevin Smith is such a bitch, right? Such a basic-ass bitch. It's so fucking obvious. Tila was supposed to be the new Guardian. It was never supposed to be Adam. I guarantee you that's where they're going to go with it. In fact, when they're in paradise, Adam isn't He-Man, right? He chooses to stay as Adam. And I'm going to guess he's not actually dead, right? They're gonna be able to save him somehow, even though they're in front of like God Skeletor, which yeah, that happened too. I think it's gonna get revealed. I no, they gay lovers. No, I don't think that's what it's gonna be. Have you pulled the new legendary rares on Dokkan? I got both of them and I rainbowed them. So yeah, I'm very invested in Dokkan. Kevin Smith. Oh, I've watched He-Man since I was a kid after school. Also Kevin Smith. I don't know what the fuck is He-Man. I hate that show. I mean, essentially, right? I mean, he knows who He-Man is. I know who He-Man is, even though I'm not a fan of it. But he goes like, I have no love for He-Man. So yeah. But there's a secret that Prince Adam and Man-at-Arms are keeping from Tila, right? And I'm telling you right now, this show is 100% trying to set up Tila as the new Guardian. And it's actually, there are several hints to she's going to be the new Guardian, because when Adam says he has to leave Paradise because how are they going to summon the power of Grayskull, the other former Guardians, right? They go, oh, there will be other Guardians. There's always other Guardians. It's going to be Teela. It will be Teela. But more importantly, who is the token LGBT character? That is how all this works anymore, right? Well, there's a lot of discussions about truth and pride, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Teela, isn't it? I guess some people are saying they are queer baiting with Teela and this new girl. But yeah, those are going to be your gay characters for the show. Is this The Last of Us 2, the cartoon? Yeah, it absolutely is. It absolutely. They Last Jedi'd the fuck out of this shit. They totally fucking did. We have 69 viewers. I appreciate y'all for doing that. Kevin Smith is an overrated hack. All of his movies are just 80s references and weed jokes. Yeah, but the thing is, he doesn't like He-Man, so he's completely sidelined the character because he wants a strong female protagonist instead. And I'm like, there seems to let me go over all the straw man arguments, right? Let me go over all the straw man arguments. Teela was always a part of the original series, so of course she has a prominent role. Yeah, no shit, dumbass. Like, look, I'm not a fan of He-Man, but He-Man is from the 80s, and back then, you know, kids basically watched the same cartoons. You know why She-Ra was a thing? Guys, do you know why She-Ra was a fucking thing? It's because He-Man had a large female audience. Yeah, He-Man had a large female audience. And that meant that they had to give a lot of screen time to characters like Teela, who was well-established and had a well-established personality, not just in the 80s cartoon, but in the 2002 remake, which I'll be frank with you, I watched more of that than I did of the original series. And guess what? They took Teela's fucking character, they shoved it into a fucking blender, and they just ripped it to pieces. Because this isn't Teela either. I would say that, you know, Prince Adam and He-Man are the same as they were in the 80s cartoon and is the same as in the 2002 cartoon. Orko is still fucking Orko for the most part. But this isn't even the original Teela. Like, this is a totally different personality. And I guess she's just different because of all the lies. So that made her basically fuck off and just decide to go be a fucking mercenary for money. And she hates magic. She hates magic. Except they kind of do away with that plot line pretty fucking quick, which was great. In the original, as He-Man, it was implied that Teela was the daughter of Man-at-Arms and the Sorceress. In this one, she's definitely not. I mean, maybe still. But I guess maybe that's the secret that they're keeping from her, that she really is Man-at-Arms' daughter. But they basically say that she's, like, adopted and shit, right? Kevin, I think, also said that all characters will find their real purpose. Also in Paradise, didn't Prince Adam fall into the mud and Teela was the one who reached the champions first? Yeah, he falls off his little glider because he doesn't know how to ride it, even though apparently he's been doing this shit with all the other champions for the longest time. But of course, he fell off his glider, and then he's about to fall off a cliffside, and Teela saves him because, you know, Teela is the real star of the show, guys. I'm just saying, if this is what Kevin Smith wanted to do, right? Fine, whatever, right? I certainly wouldn't have been so invested in any of this shit if this was the original intention and goal that motherfucker told everyone it was. Instead, when Clownfish TV found out about this like 2 years ago, that piece of shit went and lied to everybody and said that they were false. My show's not woke. This isn't true. And of course, it all was. It was always fucking true. Hey, Kat, how you doing? Make that 70. No, I was actually happy with 69. I think it's kind of perfect, honestly. But she's very unlikable in the show. And I guess they're trying to justify that with, well, she was lied to. And if you were lied to, you'd feel the same way. It's like, no, I fucking wouldn't. If I found out that Origami was a fucking superhero, right? If I found out that Aura was a fucking superhero and he basically sacrifices his life to save mine, and then I get to see him in the fucking afterlife, you know what I wouldn't do? You know what I absolutely wouldn't do? I wouldn't chastise the fucker. I wouldn't go and say, you lied to me and I had to live with it. Like, I'd be like, dude was a fucking superhero. Fucking amazing. I'm like, I think, and honestly, let me just predict things because it's not that hard to predict things, right? Adam doesn't actually want to be He-Man, and he wants to be known as Adam, and that's why he didn't tell her, because he wanted his friend to see him for who he truly was and not see him as He-Man. And he doesn't actually even want to be He-Man. Teela would be a better He-Man. There you go. There you go. I spoiled part 2 for you guys because I'm awesome like that. Is that the shirt you got at Matsuri? Digging it, bro. Yeah, it is. It is. Gosh, who was the guy in the Mario costume? He's the one who told me where to find this place, and it's so fucking comfortable. It really is. I'm gonna have to turn up my AC though because it's still fucking hot as shit. In the original, He-Man was implied. Yeah, so we talked about that. I don't know if that's still going to be a plot line or not. I really don't. Potentially, they might include it. That might be the secret, but I think the real secret is that Teela was always supposed to be the Guardian, and Adam basically took it because Man-at-Arms didn't want her to be the Guardian. Because why not? Why not? In fact, just talking about all the hatred that they have for this for the original series, you can tell right when it opens up. When they do Castle Grayskull, right? Castle Grayskull was actually an illusion the entire time. They do that in the first episode, by the way. Just to let you know that they really hate the fucking franchise. They take well-established things and they basically just piss on them, right? They even took Teela's fucking personality and original character and they pissed all over that too. Because they have zero love for the series. And, you know, when they talk about how it's a show for everyone, the original He-Man was a show for everyone. Teela was a prominent character in the original, but it was He-Man's story, right? Like, can you imagine if they reintroduced She-Ra as a cartoon and it opened up with She-Ra exploding herself, and then we follow around some random, I wouldn't say some random dude, but we follow around one of the secondary characters instead? I mean, everyone would fucking know that you're insulting the fucking show, and you're insulting the fucking character, and then they revive She-Ra only to fucking stab her in the fucking chest. That's what they fucking did here. But it's okay, because we can't have fucking masculine He-Man be the star of the show. We need a prominent female protagonist. I'm starting to realize when they say that they need a show for everyone, what they actually mean is we can't actually have a strong male lead. We need a female lead. Female lead means it's for everyone. Male lead means it's just for toxic fucking males. Like, I was willing, honestly, to give Kevin Smith a fucking chance when I saw Adam come back in episode at the end of episode 3. I was like, okay, was it at the end of episode 3 or the end of episode 5? I might be mixing them up because I kind of just watched them all straight through. When I saw Adam come back and they're like, well, you can come back, but then you can't go to paradise, and he makes that sacrifice. I was like, okay, we're going to actually see Adam come back as He-Man. And I was like, okay, fine, fair. But then he just gets stabbed in the chest, like, right away. And I'm like, oh, okay, dude, you made it a show about fucking Teela. Like, and the thing is, Kevin Smith, when this was revealed, like, 2 years ago, and he went on a fucking lying crusade against Clownfish TV, gaslighting the ever-loving fuck out of him. Come on. Come on. And you know what? I don't want to hear any bullshit from people that go like, Crow, you're just saying that because you don't like powerful female characters. Dude, my wife plays rugby. My wife has a very, very, very fit build. My wife is very muscular. I don't give a shit. It's got nothing to do with that. You took a well-established franchise and you basically said, I don't like it, so I'm going to tell it my own way. Well, if you don't fucking like the show, don't fucking get involved with the fucking show, you piece of shit. Dude, and again, fucking again, even then, if Kevin Smith just said, we are going to reimagine this world where He-Man is dead, I would have said, okay, at least you're being honest. It's probably not the show the fans want, but at least you're being honest. But no, Kevin Smith, when this got outed 2 years ago, not only lied, right? Which I could even be charitable there and say the reason why Kevin Smith lied was because he didn't want to spoil the big secret. It was that he then went out and started calling out Clownfish TV and gaslighting them, right? And he did it for 2 years. And then when the trailer dropped for the fucking show, which is incredibly misleading, he then went right back into how Clownfish TV had called it out 2 years ago. This man is just an utter contemptible piece of human shit, right? I can't say it any other way than that. It's really fucking gross. It's really fucking gross. And again, this is why the show is for everybody, because it's got a powerful female lead now. When it had a male lead, it was only for men. Now it has a female lead, it's for everybody. And I'm like, dude, if you want to like separate everybody by fucking gender and shit, right? She-Ra was the show for all the females, right? I remember when She-Ra dropped and people were criticizing it and saying it wasn't good. We got the excuse, this show isn't for men, it's for women. It's about female empowerment. I'm like, okay, it's still a bad show, but fine, have it, whatever. But we're going to get a He-Man show, right? We're going to get a He-Man show. And I guess that will be an actual good show. But no, they kill fucking He-Man off and they turn it into Teela's show. So I'm like, okay, so really when you talk about a show being for everybody, what you actually mean is you can't have a powerful female, or you can't have a powerful male lead at all. If it's got a male lead, it's for literally only toxic males. And when it has a female lead, then it can be for everybody. That means you're going to take He-Man and replace it with She-Man. And I guarantee you, I fucking guarantee you, Adam is going to willingly say that he is not a good enough He-Man. He's not a good enough Guardian. It should be Teela, because Teela's always been there. Teela's the strategist. Teela's been fighting this entire time, and she didn't even have the power of the Guardian. So with it, she'll just be the bestest hero ever, because Kevin Smith is so fucking easy to read, right? Everything that they're setting up in the show is very easy to fucking read. Especially when you know that he's already sidelining He-Man and that he's proud. He's literally fucking said he's proud of the fact that he got to kill off He-Man twice. Rated E for erase this shit. Yeah, like, look, I don't know anything about He-Man power scaling or whatever, but there's this whole scene where they're in the fucking the evil afterlife, and I watched it, and I'm like, she basically talks about her biggest fear is that she's so powerful and she's afraid of releasing that power, and I'm like, okay. All right. Her biggest fear is that she's so powerful. There you go. Her biggest fear is that she doesn't want to outshine everybody else. Like, okay. All right. So let's see here. Let's go kill this thing. I should be able to kill him. He looks like a bad guy. It's the captain. Oh, he's definitely a bad guy. Wait. What's going on? Oh, wait. That's kind of easy, I guess. Oh no! Oh, that he cheated. I couldn't even do anything. That was a total cheat. Huh. So like, guys, honestly, I don't know if people are like, if I don't know what to think about the show. Honestly, I don't. It's not like this great, amazing fucking thing other than another new player. It's not like this amazing show. It really isn't. It's okay, right? I don't want to be a total dick. Like it's okay and everything. The animation's really good. The main character, who is obviously Tila, the voice acting is just not on par with everybody else. And when she speaks, you can really tell it, right? If this had been just like, if Kevin Smith had at least been fucking honest about the show and said, this is a universe where He-Man is dead and everyone's got to like figure out how they're going to fucking save the day without He-Man. I mean, look, I'm sure fans of the original show and fans of the 2002 show probably still wouldn't have liked that. But at least we could say Kevin Smith was capable of being honest, right? Like he actually had fucking balls to come out and say what he was going to do. But I think this, the thing that tops it all off for me, and I think a lot of people, is that he didn't just do that. It's that he fucking lied about everything. Honestly, I have no clue what I'm doing, but I guess I should run towards that thing. Someone was screaming. Like, this is supposed to be like the new MMO, and I'm like, I'm not entirely. What's he doing? What's this motherfucker doing? Is he tying a string? Is he crafting? I think he's crafting something, but it looks so fucking weird. Complete. Okay. Intelligence, dexterity. Sure, why not? I'll go dexterity and strength. That sounds like a good one. Yeah, I'll be frank with you guys. I think Final Fantasy XIV might just be a better game. I think it might just be a better game. Someone sent me the link on how I can actually download it. I appreciate that, Sen. Thank you. So let me see. How can I actually download this fucking game? Let's go to the Twitters. Sen sent me a link. Let's see here. Okay, so taken from the Final Fantasy XIV Support Center, how to upgrade for Windows. Purchase a registration code from either physical or digital. Log into the MOG station during the free trial. Click the transfer to full game button shown on the. That's not what I need though. Like, I don't have a trial version. I just need to download the fucking game. And when I try to download Final Fantasy XIV, I only get like the free download thing, and I'm like, ugh. I guess maybe that's why. Fuck it. I'll just buy it again. I'll just buy it again. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind at this point if I don't just do that. Let's see here. Fuck it. I'll do the collector's edition. PC download. Why not? Well, at least I won't lose my fucking character. I'm gonna do that. I don't like this game. I honestly don't. I don't like the game. Blizzard is on a fast track. Oh my gosh, do you guys want to talk about the Blizzard situation? Yeah, it's not a WoW killer. It really isn't. I mean, it's interesting. Like the animations and everything, the game looked good, I guess, but it's not. I think I'd rather just play Final Fantasy 14 at that point, because like it's just not an interesting game at all. Oof. Gotta pull out the fucking credit card and shit, motherfucker. Every fucking time. Let's see. Review my order. Billing and ship kind of change wasn't orders. Fuck. Fucking address. Review my order. I don't want to receive your fucking emails, and place it. Okay. All right, so there you go. They got me to buy the fucking game again. Goddamn fucking Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, Blizzard got sued. You didn't know that? Okay, so Blizzard is being sued, I think, by the Labor Department in California, right? Which, to me, I'll put it like this. If the lawsuit was from just an individual, I would say that take it with a grain of salt, and you got to wait for like literally all the evidence that they're going to present. But it's a little bit more serious if you're being sued by a government entity, right? And I might not like California. I really don't like California. But if you're being sued by the Labor Department, that's a bit more serious, right? Because you cannot make the claim that they are doing it for attention. They're doing it because they just want a paycheck. And some of the claims that are being made in the lawsuit, they're not like, you have a toxic work environment and people feel unsafe there. It's nothing like that, okay? Some of the claims are pretty fucking serious, right? The most serious claim in the World of Warcraft, I call it the World of Warcraft lawsuit, the Blizzard lawsuit, is that a woman, right? Somehow there was a photo of her private parts that got sent around to multiple employees, right? And the male employees, I guess, were sharing it amongst each other. I'm sure the female employees were doing the same thing if they didn't like her. But they were sharing it amongst each other and showing it off at work, right? And I guess on a company trip with her supervisor, she took her own life, right? Which is very sad. And they believe that it was a result of the workplace harassment she was getting. But what's a little bit more serious, I guess, is that the supervisor, the police searched his belongings for some reason. I don't know why they did that. I really don't. But they found that he had brought lube and a butt plug. And it's believed that he was abusing his position for sexual favors, to my understanding. But that's one of the claims that's being made in the lawsuit, is that a woman was basically sexually harassed nonstop at work until she finally took her own life. Beyond that, there's some other claims. One of them is that they were doing a pub crawl at work. So the employees were showing up hammered, and they would like crawl around the fucking cubicles drunk, and they would just keep fucking drinking. There is the accusation that male employees over there are, how do I say this? They're like giving their responsibilities to the female employees. One female employee said that when she went to request time off, she was instructed to write a one-page essay on what she would be doing with her time off, which is also fucking absurd and ridiculous. And other statements that female employees were not being given promotions at Blizzard, because they could get pregnant and then they wouldn't be able to put in the time needed at work. Alex, I'm going to butcher his last name, but there's a really famous guy at Blizzard, Alex Afrasiabi, I believe. And he's actually really well known. He actually has a character in World of Warcraft named after him, right? This guy, I guess, was overtly friendly with female employees. And I think about a year ago, he had been he had left the company, and nobody really knew why. But he had been like stripped from their LinkedIn profile and everything, so it seemed like he had been fired. And now we know he had been fired because of rampant sexual harassment of female employees, and that female employees couldn't actually speak to the HR department because the HR department was friends with guys like Alex, and they refused to address any of the claims that were being sent over to them. Now, these are really serious claims, but some of them are very specific. The lawsuit, I think segments from the lawsuit, or at least what's being alleged, were posted online. But yeah, it's what's this? Thank you for purchasing the pre-orders. God fucking damn it. Well, you know, I got to be honest with you. I'm just trying to get the stupid fucking game. Complete edition. If I get the complete edition, will that give me the fucking game? Let me try that. Let me try just getting the complete edition now. Okay. This is an absurd amount of time to try to get this fucking game downloaded. You couldn't log me in. I fucking hate you, Final Fantasy 14. I'm probably gonna have a lot of fun when I actually get to play this game, but as of right now, I hate every aspect of this game. God damn. All because some fucking shit at fucking Blizzard, and now I gotta find a new MMO to play and shit. I'm just kidding. I really want to try. I really want to get into this game. I really do. Wait, are you suggesting a human resources department was incompetent or refusing to handle the issue given to them? I am shocked. Yes, that's basically what happened. Now, the thing is, that's why I said it's a little bit more serious that the Labor Department of California is suing the company. Because, again, if this was like a bunch of employees filing the lawsuit, there are many reasons why people would do it beyond the claims just being true, right? They could just be doing it because they want to get money out of the company, especially when Blizzard and Activision pull the whole, diversity is our strength, female empowerment. It's really fucking hilarious. Apparently, when all of this shit was happening at Blizzard, right? When all of this shit was going on at Blizzard, all this crap happening behind the scenes, they stripped out a line from one of the main characters because they said, in this environment, it is not appropriate. So, for those of you who don't know, there's a character in the game called Sylvanas, right? Sylvanas Windrunner has been around since Warcraft 3, and she is a bitch, right? She was a former elf. She got raised as a banshee, and she is psychotic as all fuck, right? And it's warranted in Warcraft 3 why she is like that. But I think in the Cataclysm expansion, the new war chief of the Horde goes to inspect something Sylvanas is doing, right? And Sylvanas is like raising dead soldiers to serve under her, right? And the war chief is like, what is the difference between you and the Lich King? And she goes like, I serve the Horde. And the war chief's like, watch your clever mouth, bitch. And I'm like, she is a bitch. She's literally raising the dead to serve under her, right? She's taking the people that she fucking killed and then raising them up to serve in her army. It's a bitch thing to do. And Blizzard decided that they had to remove the line where they called Sylvanas a bitch because that was wrong and misogynistic. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, they're sexually harassing all their female employees. I think that's hilarious, right? One thing we talked about, the guys that scream and scream and scream about, protecting women and, we need more females in positions of power. The ones who scream the loudest, right, the male feminists tend to be the fucking actual creeps, right? And I said this some time ago. I can't remember when we were talking about it, but I it's like the reason why I think these hardcore third wave feminists act this way is because they are literally surrounded by men, male feminists that are actual fucking predators, right? They do fucking creepy ass shit all the fucking time. So I say like, well, maybe your problem is you need to stop surrounding yourself with male fucking feminists, because the only male feminists you'll ever find are the dudes just trying to bang women, but they don't have the fucking confidence to go and do it themselves. Yeah, let's get rid of the sexist line for a video game while we harass our female coworkers. Brilliant. Yes. And I'm like, dude, the line in the game plays well because the two leaders do not like each other. And Sylvanas is legitimately a bitch. Like, she does horrific fucking things to people, right? Like the plague, right? The plague that turned everybody into fucking undead. She reinvents it and starts using it. Like she's a fucking monster, right? And I guess they're going through this whole redemption arc with her, where they revealed that her soul was literally split in two, and the only thing that was left in her was like the psychotic bitch. But I'm going like, come on, come the fuck on. Does he have a subscription, Ari? I think you need it past level 60. Wait, what are you guys talking about? They also had a panel on BlizzCon in 2019 telling people how amazing it was working for them as females. Yeah. Apparently that wasn't true. The other thing is, and I was watching Bellular Gaming, right? Because I watched Bellular for news on Warcraft, and he uploaded like a 30-minute video talking about this, saying that he had heard a lot of these things about this Alex guy at Blizzard, but it was all rumors, and there wasn't really much, to talk about because no one was going to come on and confirm any of it, right? Now, here's the thing. When he's talking about the shit and everything, the reason why Bellular had to upload that video is, I guess, there's a lot of World of Warcraft YouTubers out there. And, they built their entire audience off of World of Warcraft. Noble87, right? He's a huge World of Warcraft lore guy. And I guess, like, people are harassing the content creators and streamers and shit like that, calling them awful people. They got nothing to do with it. They literally have nothing to do with any of this shit, right? They literally just like the game and they want to play it. But one thing about Bellular's video is he revealed that a lot of the issues that we see in World of Warcraft is because of they had this mentality at Blizzard where seniority means you're a fucking god, right? So if you've been at the company for 10 years, right, and you have no fucking ideas, right, and you're a fucking dog shit human being who shows up to work fucking half-ass plastered, and like you can't address any of the problems with the fucking game, your opinion matters far more than anyone who's there that's been there for a shorter term than you have, right? So if a new employee shows up and they're brilliant, they're talented, they're fucking motivated, they won't listen to them. They only listen to the senior guys there. And you can't really move up in the company because the senior guys don't actually like the idea of women having positions of power in the company because they could get pregnant and the job's very work intensive. Like, that's just straight up discrimination. So I think it's hilarious that Blizzard's gone on this whole fucking woke crusade, right? And they really have. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, they're like, they have like male supervisors going up to female employees and like giving them back massages. This Alex guy was fucking hilarious. Is I guess he had like a room or something, and they called it the Cosby Suite, right? They called this guy's fucking office or something the Cosby Suite. And look, if they're calling you fucking Bill Cosby, dude, that's not a compliment. That's a bad thing. That's a very bad thing. Okay, so I have the game now, and supposedly I'm able to download it, right? Supposedly I'm able to download it. Click here to get access to your products. Okay. Unlock the activation key. Okay. From the link provided below. Okay. Okay. So now when I download it, it's going to let me play the game. Maybe. Maybe. I don't believe it will at this point, but I'm gonna try. I have an activation key. Yep. Finish. Okay. And shoot. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Let's see if I can get into the game that everybody's talking about. I don't think I will. I honestly don't think I will. No. Well, I bought this game like, I want to say I haven't like used that account for at least like 2 years. So maybe I have to buy a new fucking game because they won't let me just re-download the fucking game. It's whatever. And then I have to pay a fucking subscription fee. Which, I don't know why. I don't know why. Now, why is this fucking installer not like downloading and shit? Okay. Open file, accept. Yes. Okay. It says it's actually installing it now. Okay. Create a shortcut on my desktop. Fine. Open it. I'm going to try to open the game and actually play it. Or at least get it downloading. And quite literally nothing is happening. Jesus, this is next level fucking frustrating. Let me run it as a fucking admin. There we go. All right, enter your registration code. Okay, next. Okay, I currently possess a Square Enix account. Okay, let me try here. Oh my fucking God, it finally worked. Jesus Christ, that's insane. And now it's going to spend like, what, 2 hours downloading? Actually, no, it's downloading fucking quick. Holy shit. Well, quick-ish. I think it'll probably be done in like 20... I guess not that quick. 60 minutes. Okay. I'll actually have the game installed in a fucking hour. That's actually not that bad. I mean, I had a code, like, this is years ago. Did you buy the start? I bought the starter edition. I bought the starter edition. Okay. Let's see. What's going? So I've been told that like people are doing like online protests within World of Warcraft right now. They're doing like sit-ins and everything, and which seems a little counterintuitive. But if you've already have game time, there's really not much you can do. If you already have the game time, Blizzard already has your money, so you may as well log in and not do anything and like just get a bunch of people together. I guess. Yeah, finally. Gosh, what do you think's going on Twitter right now? Why is... Oh, wait, Goku and Vegeta are trending on Twitter. Let's go to Twitter for a second. Guys, are you fans of Dragon Ball? I want to know, are you guys fans of Dragon Ball or not? Because we have we had like not so much a trailer, but like a huge teaser for what's going on. Dragon Ball Superhero is the new Dragon Ball movie coming out next year, right? Always bitches. He finally blocked me on Twitter, which I'm really glad. To be fair, after I sent him the StreamYard link last night, I blocked him because I didn't want him bitching and crying in my fucking DMs anymore. Because he likes to bitch and cry in DMs. But again, if you want me to talk about the Homewrecker stuff, I will address one thing a little bit later on when we're waiting for Final Fantasy to download. But I want to talk about this, right? Ari said, oh, I don't know how I feel about that Dragon Ball Super. I think I can show you guys something because it's a panel from the manga. Yeah, I should be able to show you this, just one page. And it's something that I noticed when I was reading through the recent chapter. By the way, I don't think that they'll do copyright on me because, well, you can read this for free, which is great. But I wanted to show you guys just something before we talk about the movie. I'm going to be as careful as I can. But I just wanted to show something real quick here. So in the recent Dragon Ball Super manga, this character that Vegeta's fighting called Granola, right? Because they do these puns and shit in Dragon Balls with the naming. You know, Kakarot, carrot, Vegeta, vegetable. This new character is called Granola, right? And Granola makes a wish using the Dragon Balls to be the strongest in the universe, right? And the way it works is he basically has to give up his life, right? He gets 1 year to live, but he will be the strongest person in the universe for it. And I'm glad that there was some sort of negative side effect to that. Like, it wasn't just, I can wish to be the strongest in the universe. But at the same fucking time, I don't like it. I didn't like it until I saw this, right? Vegeta is fighting with this guy, right? And Vegeta's like, Vegeta says, you are stronger than me, but I'm still going to win. And I go like, Vegeta likes to talk a lot of shit. So maybe Vegeta is just super confident that he's going to overpower the guy. But it wasn't that, right? Vegeta tells him, you're not used to your power, and it's obvious, right? And let me just, one more panel. Like, I love this. The dude is stronger than Vegeta. He just straight up, like, knees him in the gut, right? And Vegeta just goes, you may be stronger, but there's no guarantee that I'll lose to you. And he just, like, elbows him in the fucking leg and makes him scream. And I'm like, dude, that was fucking great to see. So Vegeta's like, you might be stronger, but you know, being the strongest doesn't matter because I'm already stronger than I was just a few moments ago. Being the first strongest and the second strongest rankings are fine, but they only reflect a moment in time, right? Give me enough time and I'll just outpace you. And the thing that happened before this was that Goku unlocked, mastered Ultra Instinct. He actually beat Granola, but it turned out Granola had the ability to, like, produce a clone of himself. And Goku beat up the clone, and when he powered down, the real Granola sniped him from a distance and took him out. And then I realized, and I might be wrong here, one thing that's, like, kind of key to Dragon Ball is Vegeta will, like, reach a new level of power, and then he'll get his ass kicked, and then Goku comes in and saves the day. So in this one, Goku used his new mastered Ultra Instinct power, and then gets taken out because he thought he had won, so he powered down. And now I think what happened was Goku was jobbing for Vegeta, right? Goku was the guy who's going to show up, power up, and then get taken out so that Vegeta can show up and actually do something. And that's actually fun to see for once. But this is okay. I'm skipping ahead of it because I don't want to show like everything. Go to Shonen Jump's website and you can actually read the most recent chapter completely free. But Granola like does this to him, right? Hits him right in the gut, makes him bleed, and Vegeta actually loses Super Saiyan Blue. And I was like, oh shit. But then Vegeta's like, like, this is exactly what I wanted, and just does this insane power up, and that's his new form. And the thing is, these are supposed to be like, it's not like in color, obviously, but this is like destruction energy. So Vegeta has just gone like God of Destruction mode. And I'm like, I actually like this because I haven't been liking the Dragon Ball Super manga. I really haven't been. The anime had some highlights, but there were a lot of bad things with it. Dragon Ball Super Broly was just amazing, super entertaining. Like, it's literally just nonstop action at a certain point. But I like seeing this, right? I like seeing that Goku was the guy who shows up, fights the villain, gets taken out, and then Vegeta shows up, and Vegeta's the one who's going to win. Now, Toyotaro can absolutely fuck this up, right? Toyotaro can still fuck this up. Vegeta can go God of Destruction and still lose, right? Because Vegeta has an impressive losing streak. But I really did like that for once, Goku was the guy that got taken out, and Vegeta's the guy who shows up and is going to actually take out the bad guy, right? Now, I don't know where they're going with this arc, to be totally honest with you, because Granola's goal is to kill Frieza, and he wants to fight the Saiyans because he's convinced that the Saiyans are still working for Frieza. But I like it. I do like it. This one chapter, right, has probably been, for me, the best chapter in all of Dragon Ball Super, right? For me, this is like the best chapter in all of Dragon Ball Super, because Vegeta said that, the one thing that I've been waiting in this arc to see, that it doesn't matter if you magically make yourself more powerful. If you're not training, right, you're not going to know how to use that power. And even if in this instant you're the most powerful person in the universe, tomorrow it can be me, right? Honestly, I think Vegeta is going to destroy Granola at the end of this arc. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I obviously, Dragon Ball has issues with its villains sometimes, right? They can, like, Goku Black was a very interesting villain. And then he became kind of cartoonishly evil. He was already evil. He was just very entertaining. But then it was like the whole thing with Murtsumasu. I was like, whatever. And then they end it with Zeno fucking hitting a button and wiping out an entire timeline, which is nuts. Just wanted to say that Inosuke shirt is kick-ass. I love the Inosuke shirt. My wife actually got one for her and her friend too. But theirs says something else. I just can't remember what it is. No, Bulma's panties are. Bulma's panties are the most powerful weapons in Dragon Ball. Just because you said Toriyama, it made me feel that need to go and listen to the Team 4-Star Bridge song for Dragon Ball. Team 4-Star has got so much good shit, honestly. What's this? Hasn't he specified that he doesn't like Vegeta, which is why he gets the shaft? Toriyama, to my understanding, has said he doesn't like Vegeta, right? Vegeta's a very important character, and one thing I think a lot of people that were big fans of Dragon Ball Z didn't like is that at the end of Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta acknowledges that Goku is the strongest, right? And when you go to GT, some people didn't like the fact that Vegeta was just like, you know, chilling, right? He wasn't trying to train. He wasn't trying to be the strongest. He was strong, but he didn't care about being stronger than Goku, right? And that seems like a natural progression for the character, considering where he starts to where he ends. And in Super, they kind of walk that back with Vegeta wanting to train with Beerus and, you know, be stronger than Goku, right? This is different because one thing that I did like in the Tournament of Power arc, and I guess I don't know, I can't really remember if this was said in the manga, but it was definitely done in the anime, is when Vegeta's fighting with Jiren, the big buff dude who's, you know, not that entertaining. Vegeta says, Kakarot can have his Ultra Instinct. I'll beat you my own way. I liked that, you know, because Goku and Vegeta have been, like, up until the Tournament of Power, following the same power progression, right? In the manga, there is no Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but there's Mastered Super Saiyan Blue where you don't let your ki leak out at all, which is good. But in the manga, there is no Kaioken, so Super Saiyan Blue Mastered, which they can both do, is the highest form progression for those characters, leading up to the Tournament of Power arc, where Goku unlocks Ultra Instinct. Now, Vegeta didn't have anything to compete with that, right? The anime gave him Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, which was not meant to compete with Ultra Instinct at all. It was meant to compete with Goku going Kaioken times 20, right? So Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, if you follow their thought process, is supposed to be as powerful as Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken stacked on top of it. Now, here's the thing, though. If Goku gets Ultra Instinct, either Vegeta gets Ultra Instinct or he is completely left in Goku's shadow. I like that Toyotaro instead is giving Goku Ultra Instinct and everything, but Vegeta is getting this like God of Destruction mode, which I think is fucking great. I really do like it. And, you know, seeing Vegeta like surrounded by Hakai energy and everything, I'm like, okay, that's good. That's good. The way the form looks, the way that it's drawn in that first panel and everything, or in that first, or the last panel of the manga and all, I want to see a little bit more of it. I think that whenever the Dragon Ball Super anime comes back on air, and that could not be for years, I want to see how that gets animated, because I think that form is very interesting, right? If Goku's going to have his own like godly form, Vegeta's having his own godly form too, but they are separate from each other. And I like that. I actually really like that. If you were not so much of a fan of the stuff that happened in Dragon Ball Super, or the rushed nature of certain things in the manga, or the anime just going off the fucking walls with the power scaling, like somehow Master Roshi, who had a power level that wasn't even in the thousands, it was like in the fucking hundreds, is in the Tournament of Power using the fucking Mafuba on Frost, and he used the Mafuba and trapped Vegeta, of all fucking people. And I'm like, yeah, this power scaling is just fucking nuts at this point. Like, these characters are just randomly fucking powerful now. But make it canon, Toriyama. You know you want to. Goku has food instinct. What are y'all talking about? Ultra appetite. Perfect super. I thought they called it Mastered Super Saiyan Blue, but it might be Perfected Super Saiyan Blue. I don't know exactly what they called it in the manga. Unpopular opinion, I like GT Vegeta living life, especially with his daughter, who is his total princess. I hated Pan and Goku in it, though, and the first arc or two. Yeah, look, in some ways, I think GT was a better sequel to Dragon Ball Z than Dragon Ball Super was, but it doesn't really start to pick up until you get into the baby arc. Like, them going on this like this big adventure and everything in space and seeing all these different planets, that was cool for a little bit, but Pan's insufferable. Turning Goku into a kid again was just stupid as all fucking shit. And GT Trunks is really annoying. Like, just because you're more familiar with Future Trunks, and we see GT Trunks, he's like drawn the same, but he's a total bitch. But in all honesty, where the characters actually are in Dragon Ball GT makes more sense than where they are in Dragon Ball Super. It really does, because in GT, Vegeta is supposed to have given up his lifelong desire of being the strongest, right? He acknowledges Goku's better than him, and he's fine with it. He's still very strong, but he's not training to beat Goku. He trains so that he can remain strong to protect his family. Vegeta's a family guy, right? And that makes more sense, but GT as a series in general is pretty fucking bad, right? The ending of GT is really good, but as a series, GT is really not that good. It's just not. I'm sorry. Now, when we talk about moving forward, Dragon Ball Super, Broly was a great movie. The Moro arc started off good. I don't think it ended that good, though. And the Granola arc started off on a really bad footing. However, I think it was so they could set up this message with Vegeta, because they do it in this chapter, and it's really well done. It's really well done. It's a lot better than I thought that they were going to do, honestly. The thing about DBZ is that there's only so many strongest enemies in the world you can make before it gets redundant. True, but that's the nature of Dragon Ball. It really is. And the thing is, they don't really have to do in-universe enemies, because we now know that there are other universes that exist, right? We saw the other universes in the Tournament of Power arc, and if there's some like headcanon that when Android 17, who wins the Tournament of Power, makes his wish to revive the destroyed universes, that maybe they didn't just revive those universes, but they revived every other universe that Zeno has destroyed in the past. And if that's true, you have a whole fuck ton of possibilities with Dragon Ball Super. Now, let's go back into this whole thing with the movie, because this is actually pretty interesting. So Dragon Ball Super Superhero, the name is not good, but there was a character that got revealed in it, and I think it's pretty interesting. Now, one thing is that Pan is no longer a baby. So this movie is going to be a time skip, and it's either going to be a time skip to where Dragon Ball Z actually ended, because Pan was about, I think it said Pan is a kindergartner in the movie, or she looks like it. And in Dragon Ball Z, when it ends, Pan is about 4 years old, right? So we're either at the end of Z or we're going past the end of Z now, which is pretty important, because Z was like supposed to be the definitive ending, and Super was supposed to only take place within that time span. This makes it look like that might not be true anymore. We might actually be going past that. But that's Pan's new character design, and knowing that she is older now, it means that we definitely have a time skip. Now, the other thing that I kind of noticed is this was Piccolo's design in Dragon Ball Super Broly, right? Piccolo hasn't really changed much, but this is his design in the new movie, and I noticed that he's got different the color of these things that he has on his arms and wrists and everything, and his shoulders. I don't know what to call those so much, right? But they look more like Kami now, right? Because Kami had the more yellowish look, whereas Piccolo was younger and he had the more pinkish look. So on top of there being a time skip, Piccolo is showing signs of aging, I guess is the best way of putting it. No, nothing can be sacred. Fortnite's taking over, dude. Fortnite's completely taking over. Everything's in Fortnite. And remember when they announced the fucking remember when they announced Star Wars Rise of Skywalker? They did this Fortnite promo for it, and if you played Fortnite, you kind of got to hear the message from Palpatine. And I'm like, I'm not going to play Fortnite, so I'm not going to hear the message. Gohan should have been the protagonist after Cell Saga. Yeah, but the thing is, look, I like the Majin Buu arc. I do. But the Majin Buu arc, honestly, is a fucking mess, right? Like, a lot of things in the Majin Buu arc were about stalling for time. And I thought that the message of Gohan needing to, like, actually train, right? Because Vegeta said something at the start of the Buu arc. But I guess not really the start of that part, really. But when Gohan's older and he goes to Bulma to make him the Great Saiyaman costume so he can fight crime, and they were going to do like this whole superhero thing because Toriyama wanted to change it from being a martial arts manga to being like a superhero manga. Vegeta tells him that even in times of peace, you have to keep training, right? And it makes sense, right? Vegeta's not training because to beat Goku. He was literally training because even in times of peace, you don't know what's going to happen. I thought that was good. But a lot of things in the Majin Buu arc were just like stalling for time. Goten and Trunks training and doing the fusion dance and everything and going Super Saiyan 3, that was really cool. But it was also total bullshit. In fact, Super Saiyan 3 was only invented to stall for fucking time. That's why it had like no real impact. Goku unlocks it in the afterlife, and you never see him actually obtain it. Goten and Trunks unlock it while they're training in the hyperbolic time chamber, and you don't actually see that either. They just decide to pull it out on Buu to fuck with him, right? I was like, holy shit, it's actually pretty entertaining. Like he's pretending like he's gonna lose the fight because he thinks it will be cooler if he suddenly goes Super Saiyan 3. And I go like, yeah. But that was just him stalling for time. And then Gohan, who like has not been doing any type of training at all, he gets his potential unlocked and gets a brand new form, right? And it's Ultimate Gohan. And he goes to fight Super Buu, and Super Buu absorbs him. And there you go. That's literally what fucking happens. Actually, Buu goes to fight Super Buu. Or sorry, Gohan goes to fight Super Buu. Super Buu is going to fight with Gotenks instead, and Gohan allows it to happen because Gotenks is stronger than Super Buu at this point. But then Super Buu absorbs Gotenks. He's stronger than Gohan now. Gohan is like being put on the back burner. Goku shows up with the Potara earrings so that he can fuse with Gohan and take out Super Buu. And then Super Buu absorbs Gohan. And then Vegeta shows up, and they fuse into Vegito, and Vegito's not there to end the fucking fight. It was just another stall for fucking time. Like think about that, right? We had Super Saiyan 3 was invented so they could stall for time. The fusion dance was invented. Actually, to be clear, I think Toriyama finally revealed that the whole reason why the Potara earrings came into play was because what was it? Fusion Reborn, right? The movie Fusion Reborn, which is the first reveal of Gogeta in that movie where they fight Janemba. That was supposed to take place in the manga first, right? It was supposed to end with Goku and Vegeta fusing into Gogeta and taking out Super Buu. But because the manga fucked that up, right? It's not the manga, because the movie fucked that up, Toriyama went ahead and created Potara earrings so there could be a different fusion because Gogeta was already done in the movie and he didn't want to then do it in the manga. A little silly, but whatever. And then they fight Kid Buu. Kid Buu is weaker than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but Goku can't go Super Saiyan 3 because of all the issues of Super Saiyan 3, and they finally finish him off using the Super Spirit Bomb. I actually, to be clear, every time Vegito shows up, Vegito is just automatically more powerful than the person he's fighting. And we're not talking about like slightly more powerful. We're talking about like he just dwarfs them. In the Dragon Ball Super anime, they tried to make it out to that Merge Zamas was almost as powerful as Vegito. But in the manga, Vegeta's just like clowning on him the entire time. And then they reveal that there is a time limit, and the Batara earrings and the fusion dance are basically the same thing at this point. But I like Gogeta's design a lot more in the Broly movie. I like it a lot more in the Broly movie. More than I like Vegeto's design, to be honest with you. But if you've ever watched the Vegito fight with Super Buu, it's a little bit more fun, right? Because Vegito is so much more powerful than Super Buu with Gotenks and Piccolo and Gohan absorbed that he's just fucking with Super Buu. Like Super Buu reveals all of these powers and all of these abilities, and Vegeto's just fucking with him the entire time. And then Vegito gets turned into fucking candy, and he still fights with Super Buu to the point where Super Buu is like, I'll stop you from being candy because I can't fight you like this. Like, it was shit like that happened in his fight with Super Buu that just made it so much fun. Super Buu threw everything that he had at Vegito, and Vegito is just having fun and trying to piss him off so that he would actually try to absorb him. And then he could free everybody. I'll give you this, though. Gogeta is the only fusion in all of Dragon Ball history. Maybe not like Dragon Ball Super Heroes or whatever. But like in GT, in Z, in Super, Gogeta is the only one that has actually ever finished a fight. Think about it, right? Because Vegito gets defused when he enters Super Buu, and then it becomes Goku and Vegeta, and Vegito crushes the Batara earrings because he doesn't want to be fused forever. He doesn't want to do that again. Gotenks was just a stall for time, right? He had no real relevance into the story at all. Vegito in the future arc in Dragon Ball Super, time limit defuses, and Murzamas then like punches the ever-loving shit out of Goku and Vegeta when that happens. Gogeta lasted the entire fight with Broly, right? And Broly is like absurdly fucking powerful. Gogeta's stronger, and his fight with Broly is intense, right? It gets to the point where like hit each other so hard, they shatter a dimension. They get sucked into this weird fucking world. And then they come out of it, and Gogeta's still just beating the shit out of him. And he does all this cool shit. Yeah. Frieza sees, like, when Gogeta, like, reveals himself to Frieza, Frieza's like, that's not fair. Like, yeah, dude. It's not. Fusions are not fair. Oh, dude, I love Dragon Ball Z. So I believe Comic-Con's going on right now, which is why we're getting all this news on the Dragon Ball Super movie. But I like that they're doing a time skip, right? I like that we're moving forward in the series. I like this older look for Piccolo, right? Because again, you can clearly see he looks more like Kami does with the more yellowish look here. Let me see. Are there any more? I don't think there's any more images. This is just trending on Twitter. What is this? How many Super Saiyan Blue characters do you see here? 2 or 4? Oh. Yeah, I'll be honest. Like Gogeta looks better than Vegito does, especially with Super Saiyan Blue. But that's because they didn't give him like this particle effect that they did in the Goku Black thing. It was a little bit too much. But just him with the blue hair, with the yellow vest and everything, it's great. It's fucking great. Now, there we go. So we got more character designs. So again, Piccolo. And yeah, no, like I like the older look for Piccolo. Knowing Pan is actually going to be older is interesting. I think in the anime, she actually has the ability to fly. So she's clearly got some, like, she's clearly powerful, right? And this is not GT Pan, which is, I hope to fucking God they actually do something more interesting with Pan. I'm not big on the Boo saga, but it did have some great moments. I still like it. I do. It's got so many fucking problems. It really does. A lot of the problems with the Boo saga is Toriyama was literally coming up with things off the top of his head and then writing the fucking chapter. Right? Super Saiyan 3 was not like this big long thing that Toriyama had been building up to. He literally just did it so that Goku could stall fucking Boo and prolong the arc. And then I think there's one more image here. Okay, so in Resurrection F, we saw that Krillin was a police officer, so I guess he's still a police officer in this series, right? But they changed his eyes, I guess. His eyes were skin colored in the anime. So they gave him like normal human being eyes. Which I think that's good. I am behind on the manga, honestly still bitter over it tarnishing for me in 2019. What is Boo's status? Still useless blob or a badass now? Boo's still a useless blob. The problem is Boo's powers are fucking broken, right? Think about it. Boo can basically split himself off into a million tiny little Boos that can all like just swarm onto someone and instantly he absorbs you. The candy beam, yes, it can be deflected, but let's be honest, right? Let's say Boo is fighting Jiren, and then Boo turns Jiren into candy. Right? Let's say Boo is in the Tournament of Power. He could just candy beam like more than half of the people there, and they couldn't do shit. Like they really, what's your fucking defense to that? Random beam's gonna hit you. It doesn't look that powerful. All of a sudden, you're a fucking candy. And you can't fly, so you can't do like the Super Vegito thing where he, still has the ability to fly because he can't fly in the Tournament of Power, even though that kind of got broken by Jiren meditating in the air. But like Boo's powers are kind of fucking broken for the series, so you kind of have to make him useless, or you're really not going to have any martial arts or strong guys fighting because Fat Blob Man's going to show up and just pull all sorts of insane shit. But Ty, honestly, read the recent chapter because the start of the arc, I wasn't a fan, right? I wasn't a fan because of the way that they were going about this character. But when you read this chapter, it all comes together very well. Boo is pretty much an overpowered Cell. Oh, Boo's magic, right? Boo's just straight up magic. Thoughts on Devil Artemis' Cell series? Are you talking about the Cell versus? I thought that was Team 4-Star, but was Devil Artemis the voice for Perfect Cell? In DBZ Abridged, I think he was. Oh, hold on. Darth Kermit versus Darth Vader. Yeah, he was the one who did the Cell versus. I haven't seen the most recent one. Perfect Cell versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. Do you guys want to watch that together? Let's see here. I like Courage the Cowardly Dog. I've got it pulled up. We'll watch his video. Let's see here. So I think those are the images. There was one more image from the what the fuck? Imagine if Trunks and Goten went into the hyperbolic time chamber and trained just like Goku and Vegeta did without having to deal with Boo. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting, I guess. There is, see, this is what I mean, right? Like, I like that this is colored in because seeing it with like the, like purple flames and everything, this looks a lot better. But one thing I do wish is that they kept Vegeta's look from the Buu saga, because one thing that I did like was in the original Dragon Ball series. Remember when Vegeta shows up to Earth for the first time? He's not just wearing the Saiyan armor, he's also wearing like the large fucking shoulders, right? And then you get into the Namek saga, and Vegeta's wearing this getup, right? He wears it into the Cell saga, and after the Cell saga, he stops wearing the armor, right? He still wears like the blue, the blue suit and everything, and he still has the boots. Did he have the gloves in the Buu saga? I can't remember. I think he still had the gloves and everything, but he had removed the armor because he didn't need it, right? And then he went to Super, and they gave him the armor back, and I was like, but why? But seriously, why? Like, he looks better without it. But I like this look, and I like the idea that, you have Goku who's going on to the, like, Mastered Ultra Instinct is like the power of the angels, right? Because the angels in Dragon Ball Super all have Ultra Instinct on at all times. And then Vegeta's going God of Destruction, right? I like that they are, clearly Goku is still supposed to be more powerful than Vegeta like this, but I like that they both have their own power progression. They're both keeping up with each other still. But it's not just like, oh, Kakarot has unlocked Super Saiyan 10. I shall unlock Super Saiyan 11. Like that shit, right? Did you know they did a crossover between Courage the Cowardly Dog and Scoot? Oh my God. No, they didn't. I don't want to watch that. He only had the blue with the gloves and shoes. It showed that he was adapting to living on Earth and slowly losing his only evil self piece by piece. Yeah, that's what I mean, right? Like that. But then he goes back to wearing the armor in Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. And like, don't get me wrong, the classic kind of look that Vegeta had on Namek to the Cell saga, it's good, but he was supposed to be losing the armor, right? He was supposed to just, he was adapting to living on Earth. In fact, like the speech that he gives to Goku when they have their fight during the Buu saga, and I don't believe it was in the manga. I think it was worded differently in the manga, but I like when he like says that, he was adapting to living on Earth, and he realized one day he had settled down, he had a family, and he was actually starting to enjoy it. And the reason why he let Babidi take over and, give him that power was because he wanted to go back to being an evil space tyrant. Like, he hated that he hated that he had just become like everybody else. Like, it was great. I love the fucking speech, and it was really well done in the anime. We can talk about Sean Schemmel and Chris Sabat being fucking douchebags, but I still love that fucking scene in the anime, and I really like it in the dub because it's just done so fucking well, and it really speaks to Vegeta's character, right? He realized he was becoming like just a calm guy. He was adjusting to living on Earth, and I don't say, like, it was like he hated how weak he was becoming, right? Because he wanted to be strong. And then Goku shows up, and the moment Goku shows up, Vegeta goes right back to his old ways. If Goku had stayed dead in the Buu saga and never returned to Earth, Vegeta would have been perfectly fine, right? But Goku showing up, the moment Goku's around, Vegeta, like, his brain just switches. Loved his speech before he sacrificed himself, realizing how great he had it. Yeah, that was the thing. He was doing all this shit because he didn't want to just be this weak family guy. He wanted to be the strongest, right? And when Goku shows up, he realizes just how far behind he is again. And he blames having a family, living with Bulma and having a son. He thinks that that's the reason why he's weak. And then, before he sacrifices those, he realizes that, what he was giving up, right? He was giving up the people that he actually loved. And Goku and Chi-Chi's relationship in the series is very weird, right? And I'm not talking about being weird because for some reason they wanted to have a gag joke where Goku didn't understand what kissing was, but Goku's a terrible father. You know? I think Toriyama even said Goku as a parent is a fucking disaster. But Vegeta isn't. Vegeta literally cares about his family, right? He wants to be with them. He actually wants to spend time with them, right? When in the and you see it in the Tournament of Power in the anime where Vegeta says that he can't participate in the Tournament of Power because Bulma's about to give birth. Like that, he was going to skip out on the big tournament where everyone's going to fight each other because his daughter was about to be born. Vegeta is like an actual father and he cares about his family. Goku, I mean, he cares about him, but Goku would rather train than spend time with his family, right? Fatherly instincts over ultra instinct, yeah. Like I said, like it's the charm of DBZ had that Super doesn't. Yeah. But like I said, that recent chapter, right? The most recent chapter was great. It was really fucking great. Super doesn't show a lot of the, positive aspects about Vegeta's character and the things that he's actually learned. But, that scene where Beerus bitch slaps Bulma and Vegeta loses his mind, that was understanding Vegeta, right? Vegeta deciding that he would rather skip going to this big tournament where he's going to fight all these strong people because he'd rather be there when his daughter is born. Goku wouldn't fucking care, right? One of the scenes in the Buu saga is where Goku goes to the World Martial Arts Tournament and he sees Goten for the first time. And it's literally like, oh, that's my son. He looks like me. In the manga, that's it. He doesn't like hug Goten. He doesn't say anything to Goten. He's just like, oh, he does look like me. That was it. Goku doesn't give a shit. Like in the Goku Black arc when Goku Black reveals that he killed Chi-Chi and Goten, it pissed Goku off. It does. Like when you fuck with his friends and family, it pisses Goku off. But Goku doesn't necessarily want to spend time with Goten and Gohan. He wants to train. He just wants to train. He's a martial artist first, and like a family man, never. Reminder that Vegeta has literally committed genocide and still managed to be a better husband and dad than Goku. Yeah, that's true. Oh. What's this? Paragus is a more better father than Goku. Shut the fuck up. Well, actually, maybe you're right. No. Look, Goku wouldn't let you kill Gohan, right? Goku wouldn't let you hurt his son. That much is true. Paragus wanted to use Broly to get revenge, right? That was his major motivation. And rather than working on the shit that makes Broly so fucking mental, right, and go on those berserker rages, Paragus devised a shock collar for Broly, right? That's a terrible father. That is legitimately a terrible father. Goku's like an absentee parent is the best way to describe Goku. He's not around. When you realize that Beerus would have never happened if Goku actually went through with killing Supreme Kai during Majin Vegeta's attack at the martial arts tournament. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but the thing is, like, if I think I watched a What If somewhere on YouTube about that subject. What if Goku killed the Supreme Kai? And it sounds bad, right? It sounds fucking bad. But the Dragon Balls, right? Goku could have killed the Supreme Kai and then wished him back to life, which I imagine is what he was planning on doing. But if he had to kill the Supreme Kai to get him out of the way, he would have done it. But that's because Goku understands Vegeta, right? Vegeta at this point, I don't think really understands Goku. But Goku understands that Vegeta was not going to stop, right? Supreme Kai's like, the universe is at stake. This fight is meaningless. And the moment he says that, Vegeta's just pissed off, right? And like Supreme Kai telling him that his fight with Goku is meaningless pissed him off, right? It made him angrier. And Goku could tell that. So he was like, look, if I can kill a fucking Supreme Kai, I will kill him. We can revive him with the Dragon Balls, but we need to stop Vegeta right now. Cell is a better father than Goku, and he essentially sent them to slaughter once Gohan shit powered up. No, Cell is not a... What? No. The other thing is, Goku actually does understand Gohan. He doesn't raise him or anything like that. But to be fair, like, people say, like, Piccolo is, like, the better father for Gohan. I get that. I understand it. But remember that when Goku spent time with Gohan in the time chamber, Goku could see everything that was in his son, right? And a part of that's being, a martial artist and everything. But he could tell that Gohan had so much more power buried within him, and Goku wanted to bring it out of him, right? And when at the end of the Cell Saga, when Goku says, like, look, the reason why bad things are happening on the Earth, right? Frieza came to the planet because of me. The androids attacked because of me. Cell was being created because of me. If I'm not around, then none of these bad things will happen, and I don't have to worry because Gohan is here to protect everybody, right? Goku has a lot of trust in Gohan. He does, and he can see what's actually in his son. So stuff like that. Goku is a disaster as a parent. That's definitely true. But to argue that he doesn't actually care about Gohan, that's not true either. I did like how in the Dragon Ball Z Abridged series, though, anytime Gohan sees Goku, Goku just doesn't give a shit, right? There's that they did the Revenge of Cooler, that movie, right, where Cooler shows up and the fucking goons are beating the shit out of they're not beating the shit out of him, but like one of them's holding Gohan up by his tail, and he's like, "Get away from my friend, my two just like stop hurting my friend, my food, my emergency food, and my son, in that order." Like, that shit's funny. That shit's funny. Goku did give Cell that bean, though. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, though. Goku did know that Gohan was stronger than Cell. Goku knew that. Goku knew that Cell could not beat Gohan. He knew that right from the start. And whether or not it was a Super Saiyan 2 transformation or whatever, Gohan in his Super Saiyan form was substantially stronger than Goku was. Because Goku was giving it his all against Cell, and Gohan thought that Goku was still holding back. Because Gohan was like, I mean, they're really not doing anything yet. But Goku was going all against Cell while Cell was suppressed. And Gohan, as a Super Saiyan, thought his father was holding back because he didn't think his father was that weak. But Goku needed Gohan to really push himself. That said, Goku handled it in the worst fucking way possible because he's a fucking disaster as a parent. And while he could see all the power that was inside of Gohan, he didn't really understand that Gohan doesn't like to fight, right? Goku's a Saiyan, right? Goku's got that fucking battle craze instinct and everything. He wants to become stronger. Gohan doesn't, right? Gohan, I think Gohan should still be powerful. He really should. And he shouldn't skip on his training to the point where in Resurrection F, he could barely go Super Saiyan. But he really should not. I see people going well, what if Gohan got the Super Saiyan? What if Gohan trains but Gohan's not going to, because Gohan's not a fighter. He really isn't. Gohan doesn't like to fight. You got a good point. Also, the scene where Goku helps Gohan get the emotional strength to defeat Cell is wonderful. I do like that scene a lot, right? Like, there are a lot of nice scenes between Goku and Gohan throughout the series, but they're few and far between. They really are. Because, unfortunately, Goku is first and foremost a martial artist who wants to constantly improve himself before he's a family person. Vegeta's like 100%, he's a family person first. Like, Vegeta wanted to kill Frieza because he didn't want Frieza to come back to Earth and do something. Like, he didn't want Frieza to potentially kill his family, right? Did they ever say who was Frieza's mother? If so, I'm curious on the name since everyone else in that family has a cold name. LOL. No, I don't think that they've ever really talked about that. Frieza and King Cold are like mutants, right? Whatever race of people they come from, they're mutants. They're not everybody in Frieza's race is that fucking absurdly powerful. It's only those two. Goku is not the best parent, but to be fair, Chi-Chi was the other extreme. Yeah, she did do good with his upbringing and all, but she also puts the mother in smother. Oh, God damn. Yeah, like, Chi-Chi in Dragon Ball is actually a very entertaining character. She really is. And, she's head over heels in love with Goku. But she's also a martial artist, right? Like, she went to the World Martial Arts Tournament to fight Goku because Goku was like promised to marry her, right? And the reason why they got married is because Goku, who literally thought marriage was a type of food, made the promise to marry her because he thought he was going to get food. But then he was like, well, I made a promise, so okay. That's how they got together. Chi-Chi's always loved Goku. But in Dragon Ball Z, Chi-Chi is like is very different. She's very different in Dragon Ball Z to the way that she was in the original Dragon Ball story. But their relationship is always a little bit weird because it's not like Goku married Chi-Chi because he was in love with her. Vegeta legitimately loves Bulma, right? He really does. But Goku married Chi-Chi kind of out of obligation. Clearly, they're meant for each other because Goku is oblivious and Chi-Chi is the only person that acts like a fucking parent. But I wish that Chi-Chi was like actually I wish Chi-Chi had remained the way that she was in the Dragon Ball manga, because then Gohan probably would have been an actual martial artist, because the reason why he wants to be a scholar and everything was because that's how his mother raised him, and Goku didn't raise him. Chi-Chi raped Goku, hashtag cancel Chi-Chi. How the fuck were you able to chat that? I thought you couldn't chat that. That word that you used that I shouldn't have said. I might be in the minority on this, but I personally prefer Dragon Ball over DBZ. Dragon Ball just had more charm to me and felt less bloated. How do I say it? I don't agree with you on that one. Like, Dragon Ball Z got me into Dragon Ball, the original story. But to be clear, the Red Ribbon arc was amazing. I really love that. And I like that they brought Dr. Gero from, the Red Ribbon Army. They brought that back in Z, but they made it far more threatening, because in the Dragon Ball manga, Goku destroys the Red Ribbon Army, right? He just goes to their base and slaughters all of them, right? Goku in the Dragon Ball manga, before he meets Kami, is a fucking savage, right? He literally murders all of his opponents. Like, the only opponents he doesn't murder is the World Martial Arts Tournament, because that would get him disqualified. But other than that, he would fucking end you in a heartbeat. However, the Demon King Piccolo saga in the Dragon Ball manga, if you guys have not read that, it's great. Okay, because it starts with the end of the World Martial Arts Tournament where Goku loses Tien because they're both falling out of the sky, but Goku gets hit by a car. Tien winds up falling to the ground last because Goku unfortunately got hit by a car. But it ends with Krillin like going to get something for Goku, and Krillin gets killed because one of Piccolo's henchmen showed up to steal the Dragon Ball. And the moment Krillin dies, Goku senses it, and he is enraged, right? He runs, finds Krillin's body, and he goes on a quest for revenge, right? The Demon King Piccolo saga is great, right? Like, Piccolo didn't wish for immortality, right? Piccolo wished to be younger, and then after making the wish, he killed Shenron, right? He was like, okay, good. Bye-bye, Wish Dragon. Nobody's taking my power away from me. Like, Demon King Piccolo was great. Like, he took over the world. And then Goku, again, murders him, right? The reason why Kami didn't fade away and disappear was because before he died, Demon King Piccolo spat out an egg, which is where the Piccolo we know today comes from. And then Goku goes to train with Kami, and it's after training with Kami that Goku decides to stop killing all of his opponents, right? He decides instead to spare them because they might change, right? He decides to spare them because he doesn't need to kill all of his opponents. Now, this leads to some pretty stupid shit, right? Where he constantly gives Frieza mercy when he should just end him. Like on Namek, right? But that's but that's all from the Dragon Ball manga, right? If you want to understand why Goku does the things that he does in Z, it's a large part of training with Kami, and Kami, like, he has to like reach more like enlightened state that he just didn't have up until that point. Like, Goku was strong, he was a martial artist. It was always about improving himself, but it wasn't until he actually trained with Kami where he, becomes the Goku that everybody actually knows. Like, he spares Vegeta. Vegeta and Nappa killed his friends, but he decides to spare him, right? And now, in the anime, in the dub, they make it out to be this whole thing where if he's sorry, let him go. But in reality, he said, I want to fight him again, right? I need to fight him again, because Vegeta looks at that first fight as Goku beating him, but in reality, Goku got destroyed by Vegeta, right? He was able to push back against their initial beam struggle using the Kaioken, but that wore him out. And then Vegeta goes grade 8 and just brutalizes Goku. And then Yajirobe comes out of nowhere and slices off his tail. Vegeta is still fucking going. And then fucking Gohan goes fucking grade 8 and like crushes Vegeta. And then and Vegeta gets hit with the fucking spirit bomb, right? Like, that was the best. Like, Vegeta took a fucking beating, and it wasn't just Goku doing it. Goku, Krillin, Gohan, and fucking Yajirobe. They were the reasons why Vegeta lost. But yeah, I oh man. He went to go train with Kami, but he had to first learn Mr. Popo's pecking order. Oh man. I don't know if it was intentional, but there's this scene in Dragon Ball Super where Mr. Popo kind of like tells Vegeta off, and he's like very stern with him. And a lot of people said it was that whoever decided to put that part in must have been a fan of DBZ Abridged, or must have known about Mr. Popo's role in that, because he like tells Vegeta, don't destroy the time chamber again. And like, they have this like staring contest. It's really fucking hilarious because, in Abridged, Mr. Popo's the final boss, right? In the main series, Mr. Popo's a fucking weakling. Vegeta was curb stomped so much by 4 of them. I just like that Yajirobe actually did something. That's the only time he did anything useful in Z. Okay, where were we though? Because I missed a lot of you guys. It was more romantic than that. Goku said, "I didn't know what marriage meant, but my heart did," and kissed her. I gotta give G-Dog credit. Was that said though? Like I'd have to go back and read the fucking. Actually, you know I can, can't I? Because I pay $2 and I have full access to Shonen Jump. And they have all of Dragon Ball on here. Let's see, Dragon Ball. I can tell you right now what he actually said to Chi-Chi. But do you think that's what he actually said? Because I don't think he said that. Okay, so we would be close to the very fucking end. Let's see here. What chapter did he actually fight with Chi-Chi? No, I don't think it was 181 because that was when Piccolo fought Kami, I think. Let's see here. I think Yamcha fought Kami, and then Goku had his fight. Might be wrong, but man, because it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, no. That was after the fact. Okay, so let's go 169. Ten Shinhan versus Tao Pai Pai. Okay, yeah, okay. I think I'm much closer to the fight with Chi-Chi. Oh my gosh, fucking Launch. I forgot she was even in the fucking series. And again, so did fucking Toriyama. He like completely wrote her off. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Okay. 170 is when they go in to start their fight. Okay, here we go. So 171, he fights with Chi-Chi for the first time. You know, the thing is, she's like an actual martial artist. It's great. Like, Goku jumps in the air, Chi-Chi fucking chases him down. Okay, here we go. Live together with you. Why would I promise that? I don't even know who you are. And then she goes like, I'll tell you if you beat me in this battle. And then Goku goes, really? And just one-shots Chi-Chi. That's the best part. Oh, right. Oh my gosh. Gosh, how am I'm forgetting the fucking name of that fucking pig. Oolong. Oh, hey, Jasmine's in Mexico. I'm glad Jasmine got to swim with dolphins. So she had a lot of fun today. I'm just here with you guys. So no dolphin swimming, unfortunately. But dolphins are dicks, so I'm glad they didn't fuck with her. I love you, baby. I hope you get home soon, honestly. Okay, so I don't want to show all of this because potentially that could lead to some problems. But like, Oolong was literally the only person who actually recognized Chi-Chi, and that's I legitimately think that's hilarious. But when she says that she'll tell Goku who she is if he wins, he literally does an air punch and takes her out and like just knocks her out of bounds. Like, all right, here we go. Okay, so Chi-Chi. All right, so. And then he goes, wow, and all this time I thought she meant something. Okay. Oh, I remember now. I did say that. I did say I'd ask for your hand. He finally remembers. Wow, and all this time I thought she meant something to eat. Well, I guess that's it. I did promise. Okay, we better get married. She goes, yay. And and literally that's it. And then she's like cuddling up with fucking Goku, and he's complaining that she's making it hard for him to walk. Yeah, that's not romantic at all. Look, I gotta show you this fucking panel. I gotta show you this panel. Hold on. We'll go back to the Twitter fucking trend. Look at this fucking panel. It's great. Okay. So she reveals that she's Chi-Chi. Hold on. Just real quick. They're having this fight, right? She actually knows some martial arts, but obviously she's too weak to actually do anything to Goku. And then she goes like, I'll tell you who I am if you win. And then he winds up a punch and just knocks her straight the fuck out. Oh, man. And then right over here, right? That's literally it. He goes, I guess that's it. I did promise. Okay, we better get married. Yay. And then she's cuddling up with him, right? And he's complaining about how hard it is for him to walk like this. And actually, yeah, the thing is, the Demon King Piccolo arc leading up to the World Martial Arts Tournament, like, this shit's fucking really good. And if you're a fan of Z and you never fucking read this, you'd have no clue who Piccolo is at the start of fucking Z, because remember, Piccolo's a bad guy, right? In the World Martial Arts Tournament, Piccolo brutalizes the ever-loving shit out of Goku, right? But he has this really amazing fight with Krillin here. Or Kuririn, because Krillin is the dub name. But he has this really great fight with him. And in the fight with Goku, he crushes, I think he like crushes Goku's legs. He fires a beam and, was it his legs or his arms? You know, Goku has to use a Kamehameha from his feet because his arms are all fucked up after fighting with Piccolo. Piccolo's like beating the shit out of him. And then Goku's finally able to win. He's declared the winner of the World Martial Arts Tournament, and he decides to spare Piccolo. And again, that's because Kami taught him. Yeah, that's, to be clear, right? I think Toriyama's actually mentioned this a few times. He says nobody seems to really understand Goku, right? And not like, if you read the manga, you really understand Goku's character, but he said like there's a poison that he put in Goku, and it's that he wants to constantly get stronger, right? It's not that he doesn't care about other people. He cares more about becoming stronger and better improving himself as a martial artist. So he does things that to you or I would be like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, why aren't you doing that? Like, why don't you care? But that's just not how his brain works. He's constantly seeking the next challenge. And he will put people's lives at risk to get that challenge. Piccolo is a bad guy. I thought he was a Yoshi. You know what's really funny? I think DBZ Bridge did the Kai, and I think when Piccolo like shows up at Kame House, like Piccolo like offers like says he's got to help him, and like Goku goes, aren't we enemies? And Piccolo's like, nobody watched Dragon Ball. Let's go. I mean, that's kind of true. Nobody watched fucking Dragon Ball. And it's really fucking good. Now, the start of Dragon Ball, it's not bad or anything, but it's not what you would expect, right? The series constantly evolved as it moved forward. And it wasn't really until, I want to say until Goku like meets Master Roshi that it becomes more of a martial arts thing, right? And then Krillin is his like first rival, right? And I love Krillin, I really do. And you love him a lot more if you see Dragon Ball, because he used to be a fucking prick. He used to be an absolute little shit stain. And then him and Goku become like the bestest of friends. And when Krillin dies in Dragon Ball, Goku is like, he is just on a quest for revenge throughout the entire Demon King Piccolo arc. Yeah, okay. He broke his leg and burned his arm to the point where it couldn't be used. Yeah. And then Goku reveals that he had the ability to fly, and he couldn't do a Kamehameha because his arm had been all fucked up. So he literally launches a Kamehameha using his feet. And I think he used it to kind of like rocket forward straight into Piccolo and take him out with a headbutt. Oh, man. Like, you got to read Dragon Ball, or you got to watch it. But I tell people this all the time. Comics are fucking dying, right? They absolutely are fucking dying. It's so expensive if you want to read comic books. It really is. Like, a new series, a new issue will drop, and they charge you like $6 to read it. Meanwhile, here, let me just. I gotta show you this, right? Because it's where I go to read all the new chapters and everything. Get out of here. Okay, let me share this with you guys. So look at all of this. Now, you pay $2, right? And you have access to everything that they have, right? One Piece, pay $2 and you have access to read all 1,019 chapters at any time. My Hero Academia is on here. Dr. Stone. Black Clover got better as it got going, but I'm still not a huge fan of it. One Punch Man, Golden Kamuy, everything is on here, right? Every fucking thing is on here. It's insane. Like, and they have all of Dragon Ball, okay? All of Dragon Ball Z, and they have full color pages for the first 2 big arcs. That's all here. All of Naruto's on here. Boruto's on here too, but I'm not really that interested in it. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, like all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga's on here too. And the thing is, so I'm going to click on it, right? It's loading. Okay, so you see here, okay? All of these chapters, right? Everything's available to read. Everything's available to read. And if, let's say you don't want to pay the $2, although you really fucking should, because you have so much shit that you can read with just that $2. Whenever a new chapter comes out, the 3 most recent chapters you can read for free. You don't have to pay anything. Oh, and what is this? Food Wars? Like, the Food Wars creator decided to do their own little fan manga, and it's like, what if Sanji was the protagonist? And it's fucking golden, right? But like $2, guys. $2, you get access to everything. So we talk about, like, comics are fucking dying, right? And they're charging an absurd amount of money if you want to read a fucking comic book. But I can literally spend $2 fucking and I have access to some of the best fucking manga that's out there. And they wonder why fucking comics are fucking dying. Let's Complain only got 3 cents to my name. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Food Wars equals food. It is. It is. And the Sanji shit is no different, right? I think he makes like this great fucking beast. He uses Zoro's sword as a cooking knife, right? So he can make sashimi. And it's so good. They do a scene where Nami becomes a fucking mermaid. Food Wars ruined food for me. Now whenever I bite into a cookie and I don't, my day is ruined. Yeah. Food Wars made me into a fucking monster. When I hear some of the shit people make and eat, I'm like, what is wrong with you? Watch Food Wars. Copy the recipes. Dude, my favorite recipe from Food Wars, it wasn't even one that they really showed off in the show that much, but it's the pineapple fried rice. I love that. I fucking love it. Because after you basically just make fried rice with some pineapple in it, but then, and it's nuts, you take the pineapple shell that you used for your pineapple, you sprinkle salt around the edges. You put the fried rice into the pineapple shell, and you close it back up, and then you bake it in the oven. And it's so fucking good. Baby, I always notice you. Oh my gosh, no, baby, you can't say you're a fan. That means I'm abusing a power dynamic. You don't know how this works. You don't know how this works. Red Hood is honestly going to become an amazing manga when it starts to expand and get more popular. Wait, Red Hood? I haven't read that one yet. I think the most recent like new series that I'm reading is Kaiju number 8. The art isn't the best I've ever seen, but I still really like it. I like big kaiju battles, and the fact that the dude turns into a kaiju, although like a small kaiju, it's still pretty good. Well, baby, you chose to go to Mexico and leave me all alone. So now all I can do is stream and oh my gosh. Now all I can do is stream and play video games because Final Fantasy XIV finally finished installing. Calibrate controller. No. Oh, that is loud. That is loud. Sure, why not? I need to turn off this fucking music. I don't care. Oh my gosh. Well, it doesn't matter. I lost all my characters. This sucks. What server should I play on? Hold on. Let me share a screen. This is actually a little bit better than the other game because it's a little bit easier to do this. Okay, so let me move that here, and I can still see the chat. What server should I start a character on? Aether, Adamantoise, Cactuar, Fairy, Gilgamesh, Genova, Midgard, Zumur, Sargantus, and oh, that's a legacy server, so that's a no. What server is the good one for East Coast? Fucking shut up, Ty. Good night, baby. I love you. I will not kiss the cats, but I will when I go to sleep. They like to sleep on top of me. Midgard. You do know I have zero clue about fight. I mean, I just don't know what server people actually play on, right? Like, that's kind of important because I don't know if you can pay to transfer a character later, but I really don't want to. I'm making bulgogi tomorrow for dinner, and pineapple fried rice sounds amazing with it. Okay, try it out. If you look up a YouTube video, Food Wars pineapple fried rice recipe, you'll probably find someone who can like guide you through it. But I mean, it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Netflix, how much money for you to write our new He-Man? Kevin Smith, $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. Netflix, well, there's no way this could go wrong. To be fair, and you know, people have been like pointing this out, like Netflix is losing a ton of money, but Netflix has this like, we had to produce these shows because that's what people want. I'm like, no, nobody wanted Teela. Like, to be clear, Teela was a very prominent character within He-Man. She always was, she always will be. But Masters of the Universe is He-Man's story. Killing him off and making the show about He-Man, specifically after Kevin Smith put a YouTube channel on blast because they had heard that that's what was going to happen, and he lied through his fucking teeth, and then the trailer, which is misleading as all shit, and he lied again. Nobody wanted that. Nobody fucking wanted that. Oh, I did miss one thing about He-Man that I probably should have said. I love Mark Hamill's Skeletor. I do. He's very entertaining. Mark Hamill is probably like one of my favorite voice actors, and like the thing about Skeletor is sometimes he dips into doing the Joker voice, and whenever I hear the Joker voice, I lose it. I fucking love it. He is so entertaining when he plays a villain. Are going to play Demon Slayer Hinokami Trials when it comes out. No, I don't know. What is it? Demon Slayer Hinokami Trials. What is this? What's this for? This looks interesting. I should probably show you guys the trailer. Hold on. So Devin said Midgard. Do you have a character on Midgard? I want to know before I make a character and then, you know, realize that I should have made it on a different server. So please tell me, or if someone can Google what server I should make as an East Coast player. I want to know before I do anything. I am not making a guild in World of Warcraft. I'm a solo player in World of Warcraft. I pug everything. Final Fantasy 14. If you guys would be willing to make characters on the same server as me, I would absolutely make a guild with you guys, because I know enough about World of Warcraft, and they've made it so like solo player friendly that I don't want to go back to playing with a guild, because anytime I'm in a guild, I'm raiding, right? And when I raid in World of Warcraft, I get no sleep. I'm on the game, you know, 7 days a week, and I put in at a bare minimum 5 to 6 hours. Yeah, here, let me show you the trailer for this game. I haven't seen this yet, so let's watch it together. Well, so let's watch this trailer together, and then I'll figure out what server to make a character on.
A mansion. Is this the place?
I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm with you. I'll keep you safe. The demon's scent is growing stronger.
Oh, that's a cool little effect.
The door! It just closed on its own! You saw it, right?
I don't care who! Just come and fight me! Whoever shows up will be my next prey!
I'm a demon slayer! Rank...
Holy shit. Is that the dub actor for fucking Inosuke? God, that's terrible. The fuck you guys listen to that? Who's watching the dub for this? Like Tanjiro is fine. Fucking, but man, that's annoying. Like he you know what? I shouldn't criticize it, because once I've watched something, if I watch an anime in English first, I can't watch the dub. If I watch a dub, if I watch if I watch an anime dubbed, I cannot watch it subbed, because the voice acting, to me, it twerks my brain too much. But the reverse is true too. If I watch something subbed, I cannot watch the dub and still enjoy it as much. Google said all FF servers are West Coast based. What? Okay, well, Google, let's figure this out. I'll keep playing this trailer. 14, what server? I know. Eorzea. Eorzea isn't a server. Huh. Oh, is that the name of it? Oh, he's on Cactuar. So, like I said, what server is Asmongold on? I'll make a server on. I'll make a character on Asmongold server, because that's got to be where everyone's playing now. Cactuar is the only. I guess I know Gilgamesh too. Okay, let's keep playing this.
Mizunoto! Tanjiro Kamado!
Whoa! Okay, I don't like that, dude. Look, he's gonna talk and his mouth's not gonna move.
Tanjiro Kamada!
Here I come!
And he's wielding Nichirin swords. Is he with the Demon Slayer Corps? Zenitsu?
He's not just pretending. He's really out cold.
Oh, I like that.
Thunder breathing. First form. Thunderclap and flash. It's gonna feel so good to rip such a huge target to shreds!
How could this human wound me?
Let's go. I'm not giving up. Not ever. Keep moving forward. Stay sharp. Give it everything you've got. You can do it!
Oh, wow.
I'll get my hands on that rare blood and reclaim my rightful place among the 12 Kizuki.
Yes, I've got him now.
You know what? I'm not going to buy it when it comes out. I'll wait and I'll watch some gameplay because I want to see a little bit more. I'm not the biggest fan of video games that are based on anime, only because it really just depends on what it is. Like what is it? Was it Ninja Storm for Naruto? I love that. It's a fighting game, right? And you basically have to play as all the fucking characters in the show. This seems more like it's a story, right? Like you're basically just playing the game, playing the events from the anime. I mean, it could be good, but the problem is because Demon Slayer with the movie has only gone to the Mugen Train arc. I'm not entirely sure that would be enough for me to really want to buy a video game. But it really just depends on what else is going to be available. I'll leave it at that. Now, let me go back to here. Let's create a character. And in honor of She-Man, we'll be a pretty lady. New character. Let's create a new character. Oh, gosh, what was it? Final Fantasy 11 or 12? That's where the bunny people come from, right? Is it Adamanto? I thought he was on Cactuar. Oh, whatever. Let's cancel. Let's quit. Yeah, I want to lose all my progress. No. World. I guess that's the first one on here, so that kind of makes sense. Right, no, is that? No, I guess there's an Aether server. Oh, whatever. Fuck it. Adamantoise it is. Okay. Okay, so we have bunny person. Oh, they can only be dudes. That's got to be lonely. Yeah, okay, it was 12. 12, they had a new battle system in it, right? Like you got into combat, like actually fighting shit out in the world. It was interesting, but I'm not sure I want to be a bunny person. The curved horns and beautifully patterned scales, the character give rise to blah, 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 blah. In fact, the progeny of... Oh, you can be a dragon person. Okay, so our choices are bunny person, dragon person. She looks bulky. Known for their brawny builds and piercing eyes. This is more She-Man. I'm not sure I want to go full She-Man. Cat person. Oh, we got bunny person, dragon person, She-Man, cat person, little person, big person, elf person, and normal human person. I don't know what to make, but I know what class I want to play. I want to play a dragoon. I've always loved dragoons. I like the idea of playing like fantasy aspects and everything. I love archers. They're great, but I love characters that use polearms because it's such a cool fucking weapon when you think about it. Like swords are great. Swords are fucking great. I love having swords. I love collecting swords. Don't get me wrong, but halberds and polearms are some of the coolest fucking weapons to use. Devin said dragon. Devin said a dragon person, so this thing. What's the... Oh, he looks more like a dragon. The scales are a little weird. They says curved horns. Are those fucking horns? Because they look like ears, don't they? Right? Okay. Is that... That looks more like an ear, but I guess it is a... Oh, there's a tail. This isn't really a dragon. It's more like a lizard. It says it's a dragon person. Jarucho, take it easy, buddy. We got to play the game, but we got to create the character first. This is the most important part of the game. Or I know you're in the chat. What character should I make? Everything has to be pretty unless it's a wrecking machine. What character fits the aspect of carrying around a giant fucking lance and just lancing people to death? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But this doesn't fit the crow aesthetic, does it? Because crows are birds, and she is clearly a reptile of some kind. We have generic human. Generic human's not bad. Actually, wait, if I remember, aren't there like sub races beyond this? Hold on. Before we do anything. Yeah, there are. Okay. She looks more like a dragon, right? Because she has actual fucking horns. Yeah, okay. So what's the difference? Oh, black scales. Huh. See? They do have, okay, so 19 strength, 22 dexterity. I think strength is the one that I need, so that makes more sense. Let's get out of here, though. Are there different bunny people then? Oh, there are. Oh, but that's ugly. And the strength is a lot less, too. Ty, you don't have to look into it. I want to try something different. I think elf people typically are good with magic, so that's not a good one. And so would the little people. Cat people, I don't think cat people are good dragon people. Okay. And I'm just gonna go no. I don't want to go full She-Man. I guess it's dragon person. I want to make a dragoon anyway, so dragon person would make the most sense. And we'll go with the black scales. Let's see here. Short. Okay, we'll go as tall as we can. Pure Highlander is good for monk. I don't want to be a monk, though. Ah, ha, ha. Little tits, big tits. Little tits, big tits. Little tits, big tits. All right, everybody. I know I know not as many of you are active in the chat right now, but a 1 for small boobs, a 2 for large boobs. You gotta help me out here. Hold on. I gotta turn off my camera because I'm gonna smoke. Smoke a little something I've been saving for a while. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We'll be up late tonight. Okay, give me a second to get this lit up. Soak the end. All right, two it is. Big tits it is. Oh wait. Should I be tall or short? I think tall because tall works more with the whole, being a armored plate wearer person. For you, man, make them big. You want to. I mean, honestly, I go both ways. Oh, that's good. Let me get my tray here. I want to get ashes everywhere. Okay, we will go. Okay, people want tall. Okay, I did do tall. And big tits. All right. Oh, skin color. Okay, here's the thing. I like the idea of darker skin, but we can't go black because we don't get shot by the cops. Are there police in Final Fantasy 14? If there are, that could lead to some serious problems. We'll go like a tan-ish look, I guess. Try not to cough. Do not. I know my wife left the chat. Don't try to start shit for me. That was a joke for you guys. Don't even fucking do that. Black scale midtone. Hold on. Let's see. Like that. I think that I like that look. I think that works. Okay. Tail shape. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That tail. What tail works best? I don't like this one because this one looks like a crocodile tail. This one looks more like a. I guess this one looks more dragony because it's got the little spikes on it. I like this. This one's the only one that has spikes on it. This one's got, okay, this one has spikes here, but this one's got like spikes. I like this one more. Ooh, we make the tail longer. We'll do that. Okay, hairstyle. This one's very important, everybody. Okay, let's see here. This is very modern and progressive hair. I like it. I like it. This is the hair of a strong, confident female, but I'm not very confident. So let's see here. This is very Japanese hair. I guess this is very uwu hair. Oh, this is I'm a badass ponytail hair. I like the badass ponytail. Oh wow. Oh wow, this looks awful. This legitimately looks fucking awful. Okay, we're not gonna do that. All right, let's go to this top. Okay. We have this. I can't decide. The hair is the worst part. That one's not good. Nah. I guess this hairstyle's okay. This is a bit too much. But we're going all in, right? You know what? This is more, but it seems like it's less. And less is more, and more is less. God damn, this is already hitting me. We can go dreads. Wait, is that cultural appropriation? I don't think I can do dreads. That's cultural appropriation. I get in trouble. Okay, what was it? You said badass. Let me look at the badass ponytail. Okay, this is badass ponytail. It reminds me of that girl from My Hero Academia. Fucking can't remember her name. The girl who creates shit out of her body. I'm not feeling it, dude. I'm not feeling it. We got to be pretty strong and somewhat confident. I think this one's the one, right? I think this one's the one. It says I'm strong and confident, but also I spent 2 hours doing this haircut, right? You know, this is the haircut of someone who gets up early in the morning and just wants to make everyone know that they spent 2 hours working on their hair, because that's not something you do in like 10 minutes, right? Oh, she could be a Viking dragon. Let me look at. Okay, it's between this and the dreads. I don't like these things though. I guess the little clips though. I guess nah. I'm not feeling it. Still not feeling it. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna go with that one haircut. There we go. There we go. That works. Hair color. There's so many customization options. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this changes. Should we do like white with black scales? Let's see how that looks. Okay. All right. There we go. And then, oh, you do still have a highlight. Okay. I don't think it really shows though. Let's see here. You know, I'm still not feeling it. Oh, wait, hold on. This works. Actually, let me try. Yeah, no, still, I thought that might look better with the dreads, but it doesn't. I like it. Black scales, white with black highlight. Yeah, that works. That works. Oh, we can change the face. Okay. Oh my God, they look hideous. You know, I like these horns better. Oh, wait. We have different jaws? Okay. Okay. Eye shape? All right. Nah. Eye color. Okay, this is... Whoa! That's weird. Oh, so I guess you get the red rings regardless. Oh, no, it's an option. Oh, it's a total option. Oh, that looks creepy. Yeah, I think that works. I don't think that's doing too much. Yeah, we'll fucking go for it. Eyebrows. Sorry, I'm speeding this up because we got to actually play the game. Yeah, why not? Mouth. Why not? Lip color. Huh. I mean, if we're doing the whole white and black thing, I think that works. Yeah, sure. Okay, why not? Other features? No, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I give myself more scales on my chin. Yeah, why not? Oh, I can give my horns little rings? Huh. That's cool. All right. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, that's really annoying. Oh, that is awful. That's passable. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. I think we're good. I think this is the best we are going to do. Okay. Let's... Yeah, let's go. Sure, why not? Tired. Okay. I mean, Umbral. Umbral would make the most sense, right? And my lucky number is 14. Confirm. Okay. Does this do anything? What the fuck is this? First moon, depicted as a restless warrior. Shield. But she's got spears. Okay, I mean, we're already there then, right? I mean, we're already there. She's her symbols are spears. We're not going to top that. There we go. Okay. Obviously, we're a Lancer. There we go. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Oh, it changes the area you start in. Whatever. That's fine. Wait, no. That's the one I selected. Okay. We shall be Crow. I didn't think I'd have to do a surname. Fuck it. Oh, no, that was... Ah, man. Figure this out. I'll figure this out. Okay, let's take that out. Okay, Crow Seagull. Like Steven Seagal. There we go. We're ready. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. Well, you can't make new characters on that world. Siren or Fairy? Siren. Okay. Ha ha ha. Well, we've just run into a new problem. We just ran into a new problem, everybody. Okay. Let's try that one. You guys want Krogami? Krogami it is. Well, this is interesting. Okay. Okay, I can't make a character on any of these worlds, and I can't make a character on any of these worlds. Well, I guess that's it for the Final Fantasy stream. Wow. I mean, there's literally nothing you can do. Every single world says that you can't make a new character on it. If I try to go here, fuck it. God damn, that was weird. Okay, well, we're only 36 in queue, so we'll just have to wait a little bit. God damn. Do you see how difficult that was? I mean, they're just going to have to do what WoW does and open up some new servers. They were not prepared. Yeah, there's been I think what's going on right now is Final Fantasy 14 has a really solid player base, right? It's not the biggest or anything crazy like that. However, World of Warcraft, the big MMO, really fucked up. Okay, and by really fucked up, I mean they basically this is the whole intro. They basically had their opening expansion pass. This was like the longest time frame that they ever had one going without an update. It went on for like 6 months. So people have like super cleared Mythic. There's really been nothing for them to do. There's been a bunch of issues within the game of World of Warcraft. That led to a lot of streamers testing out Final Fantasy 14, Asmongold being one of the biggest ones. And Final Fantasy 14 had this large gush of players rushing to it, essentially. Yeah, a lot of WoW refugees. Aura.
What's up?
I should probably be paying attention to what this is saying, but I don't really care also.
I don't think you did. How goes it?
Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah. How goes it? It's good. Bad?
Oh yeah. No, the character creation screen was pretty cool.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
That's as far as I got.
Yeah. I think I tuned in and out a couple times.
Oh, is that the final armor I get? I like the way the horns look on it. What?
You could buy mods for this game and shit. You could buy armor and shit.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
How?
I think so. Are you playing on PC?
Yeah.
People will sell it to you.
Oh. Someone's saying something.
Yeah.
They said oi.
So how's it been? What'd you go over besides the He-Man shit?
No, the He-Man stuff. Talked about Dragon Ball.
What, the fucking superhero?
E.
What do you think about it?
The name sounds kind of dumb.
Do you
Honestly,
think it's great?
Well, the thing is, like, Dragon Ball Super Broly, when I heard about the movie at first, I was like, Broly? Like, you know, the Broly movie is kind of fun, right? It is. It's just like this fucking monster that they can't stop. It's like the Hulk was in Dragon Ball, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then Broly, like, Dragon Ball Super Broly came out, I was like, holy shit, this is actually, like, a really fucking awesome movie. So I'm willing to give it a chance. I like that they're actually skipping forward in time because we can see Pan's older, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I like that you can even see Piccolo is actually starting to age.
Yeah. No, yeah, sure. Do you think it's about the Great Saiyaman? Because I think it's about the Great Saiyaman.
Well, I mean, that would be a story more focused on Gohan, but they didn't reveal any art of Gohan, so I don't know.
You think Pan's going to wear the Great Saiyaman armor? You think that's what it's
I
about?
can skip this. Done.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
You say that now. You say that now.
Okay, hold on. Let me just do one thing. Just so that I can hear what you're saying. What's it? How do I turn off the fucking volume?
Game settings?
Yeah, here we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can actually hear. Okay. Except I've got a quest to go kill some shit, I hope. Oh, why can't I skip this scene? Well, I was talking about like the latest Dragon Ball Super chapter, and that's actually good.
No, yeah, I like how you try to talk to me about it. I'm like, ugh, like fucking so.
Well, yeah, when the transformation got like leaked and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do I shut off the fucking help thing? Whatever. That doesn't matter.
You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it.
I can't use sprint because I'm in town, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, no, like I actually liked reading the chapter, right? Because okay, so when the new arc started, it was kind of fucking bullshit, right? You have this random guy who makes a wish to become the strongest in the universe, right? And I get he has to trade away all but 1 year of his life to get that powerful. But at the same time, I'm like, this is kind of stupid, right? It's like really fucking stupid. So now he's just the most fucking powerful. And then Goku shows up with MUI and he beats him. And I'm like, well, of course he did, because he's fucking MUI. And the dude's like, no, you fought a clone. And as soon as he powers down, he snipes Goku. And I'm like, you bitch. Like, and now Goku's fucking out. And then Vegeta shows up. And I'm like, okay, so we basically are going to have Vegeta get his ass beat while we wait for Goku to actually get better. Right? But then Vegeta's fighting the guy, and Vegeta's just annoying the shit out of him. Right?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, it doesn't matter. I'm the strongest. And he's like, okay, show me Mr. Strongest. And I'm like, this is fun. And Vegeta's like, it doesn't matter if you're the strongest, right? Rankings are fine, but like, I'm already stronger than I was a few moments ago. And he goes like, it just reflects one moment in time. You can be the strongest right now. I could be the strongest tomorrow. And just because you're strongest doesn't mean you're even going to it doesn't even mean you're going to win. And so, he like says that to him, and the dude like kicks him like hard in the gut. And Vegeta like just grabs his leg and elbows it and causes the guy to scream. Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, shit like that, where he's like, basically it's, Dragon Ball is about like, training, right? Getting stronger that way. And this guy wishes for it. And even though Vegeta is weaker than him physically, Vegeta's enough to like really make this guy fucking sweat. And he can't understand why Vegeta is able to keep fighting. And then all of a sudden he finally gets like what looks like I wouldn't say like a lethal blow, but like a blow that's really gonna fuck him up. And all of a sudden fucking Vegeta's just like, this is exactly what I love. And just fucking does that fucking Hakai energy. Yeah. And I'm like, what I realize is, you know how in like, there are so many fights where Vegeta basically has this new form, shows up, and just gets his ass beat. And you basically wait for Goku, right?
Yeah.
Basically, they beat up Vegeta so that you can see how powerful Goku is.
Yep.
But it seems like Toyotaro is doing the reverse right now, where he had Goku get his ass handed to him, and now Vegeta's going to show up and actually finish things.
I mean, that's what people have been wanting for fucking years, apparently, but I don't know, man.
Well, I have been, and I'm a big Vegeta fan, so.
Do you think next chapter he's just going to get fucking dusted?
No, I don't. Like, in all seriousness, it would be fucking hilarious if Vegeta pulls out this God of Destruction mode, and the dude just beats the ever-loving crap out of him.
Yeah.
it would be on brand for Dragon Ball, actually.
I'm telling you, dude, he's going to get dusted. This is to sell fucking toys and shit.
Oh, it totally is. But I think Goku... But, look, Dragon Ball is all about selling toys.
I mean, Dragon Ball Z was about the story, too, Like, fucking... There was meaning behind shit. Remember how Vegeta's like, oh, dude, you gotta fucking give up that shit that Dragon Ball taught you. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta kill a motherfucker once in a while.
Yeah.
Remember Frieza? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's meaning. Like in Super, and it's just like
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like this whole shit where the dude uses Dragon Balls to wish himself to be strong.
Yeah.
As I thought it was fucking bullshit. I thought Toyotaro was just completely out of ideas, so he needs to create someone strong for them to fight, right?
I just like how the guy looks like Jack and Dexter. He looks like Jack.
Well, yeah. But like the whole point of that was so that Vegeta could show off that it doesn't matter if you're fucking strong or not if you don't know how to use your fucking power, right? And just because it doesn't matter if you're strong right now. someone tomorrow can still be stronger than you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that, having that message there for me, like I love that. I really did. And
no, that he better not fucking lose, otherwise that won't mean a goddamn fucking.
That's what I said already. If we see all of this shit and then he fucking loses, I'll be pissed. I'll be fucking done. But this is literally the best chapter of Dragon Ball Super that I've read.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
dude, I bounce on and off of fucking Super. I don't know, man.
I think this is worth reading, right? I don't know where they're going with the story because I don't think this is like the final fucking villain. There's got to be more shit going on. But the other thing that I do like is Vegeta and Goku have always been super fucking similar, right?
Yeah. Yep.
You know, I mean, not personality, but like their powers, right? Goku, Super Saiyan. Vegeta chases Super Saiyan. You know, Super Saiyan, like the mastered Super Saiyan, then Vegeta's like intent on unlocking that for himself. And then Gohan gets Super Saiyan 2. They both get Super Saiyan 2. And like, it's literally just a progression of Super Saiyan the entire time. But then you move on to this shit where Goku's unlocked Master Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's like, I don't even want that form. Right? I want to do things my own way. Kakarot can have that stupid fucking like Kakarot can have this thoughtless form. I'll beat people my own way. And you actually see him doing that, right? They didn't just say that and then Vegeta's going to keep chasing Goku's, you know, Ultra Instinct, right?
Yeah.
I do like that, you know, Ultra Instinct is the angel technique and fucking Vegeta's going for fucking Hakai shit. Like, that fits Vegeta for me. Yeah,
yeah. Well, do you think his motif looks more like Super Saiyan 3 because he never got Super Saiyan 3?
Well, the thing is, it's hard to say because there's also elements of Super Saiyan 4. I don't know if you noticed this, but like the hair on the back is Super Saiyan 4.
Yep. No, I didn't read it. I didn't read it. I just saw the fucking leak.
Well, that image that you saw the image though.
I think so.
Yeah, I
saw his face. It looked like he got kicked in the balls. He's like, oh.
Yeah. But like the eyebrowless thing, look, I mean, I love Super Saiyan 3 for the long hair, but the fact that Goku loses eyebrows has always been kind of fucking stupid.
It's always been creepy.
But for Vegeta, it makes him look fucking like a goon. And I'm like, I don't know. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't really know, but it's been growing on me. I love the fucking purple flames, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The purple?
I'm pretty sure because it's Hakai energy is purple. So I like that aura for it, right? Because standard super, like MUI has its own kind of like weird aura. And this has its own fucking unique aura too.
Yeah, because I thought he had super duper blue. You know, he had blue too, so I thought it'd be more bluer or some shit.
Well, the manga didn't do that.
Blue
Evolution was only in
anime.
The anime. Yeah.
In the anime.
And they only put it in there because they gave Goku Kaioken times 20, and they're like, okay, so now he's 20 times stronger than Vegeta.
Yeah. So like Vegeta got blue too. Is that what it was?
I mean, they call it Blue Evolution, but kind of.
Blue 2 is better.
Well, the thing is, because the Tournament of Power arc was all nostalgia bait. I mean, if we're being totally honest.
Yeah. Pickle Rick, Pickle Flute. Okay,
so the opening of this fucking game is literally just go introduce yourself to people. I don't get to fucking stab anything. This is a weak intro. I don't even care about these people. What does she want me to do?
Character building.
Oh God, do a fucking slash. Fuck this. Man, you whiny bitch.
What else is new? What else is happening?
Someone said like Omewrecker's popping off. I'm like,
right now?
I don't know. Someone said so. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I know the Malika chick should try to defend him, I guess. I don't know what she did. I don't know what she's doing.
Is the Malika chick the dumbass who uploaded a video and said we have no evidence?
She uploaded the video and said that Ohm is sincerely trying to help and he's getting flamed for it, so he has nothing to gain, which, whatever, I mean, we already talked about that part. But then she goes and says, like, yeah, why would you think that these girls have evidence? Because it's, like, impossible to fucking have evidence, and they would never have thought to screenshot shit. And I'm like, Ohm has been saying the opposite for months. And I'm like, I mean, I agree with you, Malika. I don't think there's evidence either.
I mean, there is not evidence, right? Because the thing is, unless Ohm is just legitimately retarded, right? And I'm not making that out to be like mean, a little bit, but I mean, like, legitimately, he does not understand basic shit. You can't tell me that you won't release screenshots that you have, actual text messages that show he knew that she was below the age of 18. Right?
Yeah.
You can't tell me that you can't show me that to respect her privacy, but you can go onto Twitter and retweet passport photos of her, right?
Well, respect her privacy. He's fucking doing these interviews. They're not anonymous. I know who the fuck they are. Sarah and Sai. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, more to the point, like, this guy's an idiot. If he's going to show their tweets, I can literally just type into the search bar exactly what they said, and I'll find that tweet. It's not that hard.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, respect the privacy and shit. I'm like, I think you're putting them more at risk than you think. I think you're damaging things more than you think. I don't understand, but whatever.
Whenever anyone tries to do the respect the privacy shit, I'm like, look, you don't get to come forward with a serious claim like that and then say, but I want to be anonymous. Yeah, because then because literally everyone would want to do that.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, when you're going to throw shit out on the internet, the most public space you can do things, and then be like, I want privacy, it just doesn't work that way. Like, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, if you're, like, and that's the thing. Honestly, when that shit happened with Omwrecker, I was really tempted to just go search and find that fucking tweet and put that girl on blast and say, you can thank Omwrecker for that.
Which girl?
The one with the kid.
Oh, Sarah. Oh yeah, dude. I didn't pay no mind to Sarah. That shit was total speculation.
I know, but I was like, I honestly, dude, you showed her fucking tweet in your video. I can just search it and go find that account.
Yeah, like it's pretty easy. I don't think people haven't fucking archived that shit already. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, look, people already know who she is. People already know what her Twitter account is.
Yep.
And look, the only reason why they know that is because of Omwrecker.
I didn't even know who this woman was until Omwrecker put her on blast. Like, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't know who C was. Not C, Sai, whatever. Dude, and I fucking screenshotted her tweets and I didn't know who she was. I forgot I had them. Fucking until Omwrecker opened his mouth. I don't know, man.
Okay, I went to the guild. I got the quest to go kill something, but I have a quest to go do something in town first. I'm going to go complete that because maybe I'll get more killy quest. I may have blasted my public shit out to the public, but you talking out is an invasion of privacy, Ree.
I thought you were talking about yourself for a minute. I was like, what?
Nah, reading Ty's chat. No, like, dude, Ty is Super Saiyan 4 favorite transformation. Fight me. Super Saiyan 4, honestly, I love, right? I really do love it. I have the Goku Super Saiyan 4 figure. It's one of my favorite transformations because it's like a full fucking transformation, right? Now, in GT, it makes no fucking sense why it makes Goku a fucking adult again. But that was their way of getting out of the fact that they turned him into a kid in the first place. But
didn't they have to nerf his ass?
Huh?
Didn't they have to nerf him in GT? Isn't that why?
Well, no, because they wanted to redo Dragon Ball, but they wanted to do it out in space. So Goku's the main character, turn him into a kid, and then we can go do Dragon Ball adventures again. It was stupid. It was legitimately stupid.
And I remember he was like, I can't hold Super Saiyan 3. I'm too tiny. Like, fucking, I remember that.
His body's not capable of doing it. And I was like, but what about Gotenks? What about Gotenks?
Yeah, but didn't it cause Gotenks to fucking like lose fusion like triple time or some shit.
Yeah, but he could use it without immediately bopping out of the form.
Yeah, that's true. Well, he held it for a little bit. I'm gonna watch GT again. I like GT more than Super.
Well,
GT was fun.
GT actually kind of makes sense as far as where the characters are in their lives with like Vegeta and everything. But I mean, given where Z ends, but like at the same time, fucking I don't know how to say this, but like GT is just a very dumb series at the same point.
It's very fun. It's fun. It's fun as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
No, Super is fucking dumb.
Okay, they're both dumb.
No.
Yeah,
one is vastly more stupid.
Well, you have to skip. Look, hold on. You have to skip the entire first part of GT. When they brought it over here, they cut out all of the fucking space adventures.
Yeah.
Because it's dumb and nobody liked it.
It's true. I'm not saying that part is fucking the best. Like,
I didn't say it's the best. I mean, literally nobody liked it.
Because it was stupid. Like, fucking, it was boring. These planets were boring. In fact, most of the planets were the same. In fact, Lagic, the fucking monkey dude, reminds me of Hit. They remind me of the same, except they don't have the same powers like whatsoever. But it reminds me of the same thing.
But it reminded you of the thing.
Yeah, one is a hitman, one's like a bodyguard, like an assassin. It's the same fucking thing. They both wear ugly fucking costumes. One had like a leotard. You remember that shit? Lagic had a leotard, and this guy wears like, I don't know, some BDSM suit. Time travel.
I remember that one alien that turned Pan into a fucking doll.
Oh, the rapist?
Yeah.
The pedophile.
I was like, she's fucking like 10, dude.
He was a pedophile.
Fucking nuts, man.
He looked like Don Flamingo. He looked like, no, not really. A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're wrong.
I can't remember his name, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, like that whole thing. I was like, it's a good thing they didn't show that first.
Yeah, no, he's a pedophile, dude. No, it's creepy as shit.
Baby was actually kind of threatening, though.
Baby was cool. I like Baby. I like Baby Vegeta.
Yeah, Baby Vegeta was a fucking nightmare. Like, I mean, for them, like it actually worked, right? I like when they show up, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they show up, fucking what's his face? Baby has already infected Goku's family, and they're all kind of like they're not being nice to him, but like they're not revealing what they've done just yet. And Baby could have ended things right then and there. Like that could have just been it, right? All he had to do was possess Goku. But Baby hated Goku to the point where he was like, I'm not going to possess him. I'm going to infect literally everybody that he knows, and then I'm going to kill him. And I'm like, dude, I like that he's so fucking confident and arrogant that it leads to his own fucking downfall. Because if Baby had wanted to in that moment, he could have just possessed Goku, and Goku couldn't have done shit about it.
Well, it's basically what his enemies are like. That's the biggest weakness, because that's what Vegeta would always do. He would let everyone just do their own thing because he was so arrogant and cocky. And the best part is, like, he had just absorbed Vegeta, and that was like the main host. Like, so I was like, oh, that's very interesting. You know, like, instead of just doing the smart thing, you know, you're very arrogant like Vegeta. Like, oh, you got Vegeta's body and shit. So like, you're just fucking arrogant about it.
I mean, essentially. And then Super Saiyan 4, I like when Baby does the Golden Great Ape. That fight is kind of dumb to me. Like,
I don't even remember it.
So Baby never gets Super Saiyan 4, right? What he does though is he turns himself into a giant Super Saiyan Great Ape.
That I do remember, but like the fight is, I don't remember it. Like,
yeah, no, the fight's dumb. The Black Star Dragon Balls, I thought that was an interesting concept, right?
Yeah.
But it's also done incredibly fucking poor.
I think it was just like a fucking, I don't know, it's a plot device.
Well, no, it's a nice plot device, but you could have done something really fun with those fucking dragons. You really could have. But some of them are just fucking stupid.
You're talking about the final one?
Yeah, I'm talking about like the last arc.
Oh, okay.
I think it went from Baby and then went into the Shadow Dragons arc.
No, it went into Super 17, which is stupid, but I like it.
Super 17 didn't last that long. It was like 4 episodes.
Yeah. The arc was like literally like a couple of episodes, but like, is dumb, but I like it. Like I like Super 17.
I mean, like, I think 18 like helped him out.
Yes, she did.
And it was nice to see her come back and like actually do something. But
yeah,
like it's honestly not that good.
It doesn't even make sense. Like none of it makes fucking sense. Dude, like there was one 18 in hell, then there was another 18 on Earth, and then 17. And then they fucking did some fucking, I don't know, like dance, and then the gates of hell opened up because they managed to do it. And then 2 evil doctors it was just nice to see everybody come back because like Frieza got washed. They all showed up for like a little bit.
Oh,
like
you remember like when they opened the gates of hell and fucking Hitler came out?
Yeah, that was fantastic. Why wouldn't he come out?
Wait, did they do that in GT or did they do that in one of the movies?
I think that was the movie. I think that was the Janemba movie. GT had all the villains. GT had fucking Nappa come back and Vegeta washed him.
Oh, that was great. I did love that. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
like I just wish Raditz came back.
Yeah, they wanted to scrape Raditz like away forever.
Yeah, fuck right.
Dude, isn't it weird how like some of the Dragon Ball like voice actors like crawl over to Hakusho? Like it took me forever to like realize Genkai is Frieza's voice. That shit took me a minute. I was like, oh shit, it is. Like originally.
Yeah. But
Genkai's
like
Frieza.
I'll be honest with you, right? After watching Bridged, it's hard for me to listen to the actual dub now, which is why I like watching Super subbed. Yeah. Because when I think of Vegeta, I can't think of fucking Chris Sabat anymore. I think of the fucking Vegeta from DBZ Abridged.
The one that sounds like this. His voice is like super fucking like high raspy and shit.
No, I don't think it's high raspy, is it?
I don't know how to describe it, but it was very high pitched like this. Like
okay,
that.
No, that's the Ocean dub.
That's what I'm thinking of. That was the first time I ever saw that. That was the first Vegeta I saw.
Yeah, no, not that. But that's a good one too. But like the voice from fucking DBZ Abridged is fucking nuts. Like and the shit that he does in that fucking like it's just all over the top. They literally took Vegeta's personality and they just cranked it up to like 20 fucking 5.
Yeah. What else? Fucking shit. No, what is it? The voice of Raditz is Yusuke Urameshi. That shit was weird to me.
I never knew that.
You never knew that?
No. I'd have to listen to it again.
Dude, if you hear it, like if you wouldn't get copyright, I'd be like, play it right now, and I swear you'll never like not see it the same again.
Yeah, I mean, Raditz was still like one and done, and like they didn't even bring him back for GT. Like they brought over all the shit from the fucking movies, right? Fucking Cooler was in GT, but they wouldn't fucking bring Raditz back, and I was like, come on, it would have been funny.
Yeah. No, yeah, fucking Raditz. Raditz is an interesting character, dude. I liked him when I first saw him. Like
Raditz would have begged for his life.
Way back then. Like I like Raditz. I thought he was dope.
Yeah, Raditz would have begged for his life though, and then it would be like, then you can't kill him. So I guess that's why they didn't bring him back.
Yeah, Super 17 was 6 episodes. Yeah, it was a short ass. I think that's the shortest like saga in like all of Dragon Ball anything.
Yeah, that's why like I always forget about it when I think about GT because it's so fucking short.
That's when they had No, not really. That's when Vegeta pulled out his new attack out of his ass and never used it.
The final shine attack?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get why they gave him a new attack. It's basically the final flash.
They should have kept his mustache. I don't know why they didn't keep his mustache. Super Saiyan mustache. I wonder what that would have looked like on Super Saiyan 4, the fucking mustache. You think he still looked like a douche?
I think that's why they got rid of it.
You think he'd look like a fucking douche with that thing?
Wait,
Like,
this person doesn't look like Final Fantasy. They're wearing jeans and sneakers. This breaks my immersion.
Final Fantasy 15, they wore like sneakers and shit.
This has broken my immersion.
I mean, are you going to uninstall?
I'm tempted.
I don't believe you.
Look at this.
What?
This is just a normal person.
Yo, he looks like the guy from 13, actually.
Right? I mean, look. Well, I think it's a chick.
Well, she looks like the guy from 13.
See, this is immersion breaking right here.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here are some fucking rose petals. I haven't killed anything yet. I've done a lot of, and I'm level 3, and I haven't gotten to fucking stab anything.
One Piece beat Batman. It's over.
Wait, One Piece? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they only got to beat Superman now, I think.
I think Superman's harder to beat, though. Like,
Probably.
So I heard this years and years ago. They were like, if One Piece doesn't stop running, it's going to far outpace Batman and Superman, right? And the thing is, we know, like, Superman, because comic books will never, like, not fucking do a Superman comic, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's fucking possible, right?
Yeah.
I really don't know if it's fucking possible.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Fucking.
Eventually, Superman will come back and overtake it, but One Piece, I think, still has maybe like 5 more years left before they finish.
Well, what good Superman content have you heard of lately?
I mean, there was that whole future state where Superman goes to War World. Yeah. I know. Was it Yellow Flash? I think was talking about that one. But I honestly, I'm just not interested in Superman.
Well, like that's what I'm
Not
saying.
anymore.
I'm like, what can Superman even do anymore? Why? Because he beat Goku?
Superman doesn't beat Goku.
Yeah, he did in fucking the Death Battles, both of them.
Well, yeah, that's because fucking the people that are in Death Battle are fucking retarded.
Okay, well, anyway, to be honest, the Dragon Ball superhero movie, I thought it was going to be a crossover with Superman. That's why I thought they made it look all CG like Death Battle and shit.
No, there's a new character. I didn't find his image when I was scrolling through Twitter. He looks like Ultraman.
Oh God, just never mind.
Well, Ultraman's like a major property for fucking Japan. That's their Superman.
Dude, I know Ultraman. John and I talk about that shit.
Yeah.
But like, still. Speaking of, did you know there's a new Godzilla anime on Netflix?
Wait, I thought that was the old one.
Is it the old one?
Yeah,
No,
it's been out for a while. Yeah, well, at least a couple of years.
I don't know. Let me look. No, are you talking about the old one that they used to give on like WB?
No. This was like, I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's like super recent, but it's been out for a bit.
Hold on, I'll check. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I don't even think it's called Godzilla, is it? Let me see.
Dude, I am doing so many quests that are just, go deliver this. Go put some fucking oil on a fire, you fucking squalid fuckwad.
How to sell drugs online.
Okay. I've completed all the fetch quests in the starting area. And I have several kill quests.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, in Death Battle, they basically gave the Superman they used the feats of all Superman. Yeah, look, I'm sorry, Superman's not going to be Goku. I mean, we're talking about like, you know, the comic book Superman that most people are familiar with. He's not beating Goku. Like, I think, what was it? There was a recent comic, right, in Justice League, and Justice League, like that Superman was able to take out some dude who literally like reforges the multiverse with a hammer, right? And he beats him with one punch. But the thing was, for Superman to do that, he had to like seriously like just fly straight through multiple suns, right? And just gain constant acceleration. Goku's not going to like fucking sit there and let him do that, right? Like Goku had to like say, okay, Superman, I'm going to stand still for 10 minutes. Will you fly at top speed through all of these suns? And then you'll be able to hit me with this like super powerful punch. Goku is not going to fucking, like, why would he just sit there for fucking 10 minutes if they're in an actual fight? The thing is, he took that guy out because the guy did not think that Superman was going to come and do that. And then all of a sudden Superman shows up and he's like, oh shit, and just gets destroyed. And it's hilarious. But yeah, Goku's not just going to fucking sit there and wait to take that attack. I think Superman would like fly right towards him. Goku like instant transition straight out of the way, or just generally dodge it because fucking Goku is really fast. Well, my first quest is to kill. They call it a ground squirrel, but that does not look like a squirrel. Ooh, and now ladybugs. Ladybugs are also on the kill list.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, look, I see. Yeah, Godzilla's Singular Point is actually a very deep series, but you have to rewatch to understand all the science stuff.
Okay, so is Singular Point the new anime you're talking about?
Yeah, it says it came out 2021.
Did it?
That's what it says.
God damn. Doesn't sound right.
It looks crazy. I was gonna say because it looks weird because Rodan doesn't look like Rodan. You have to tell who they are by their roars and shit.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I got a new attack. I like it.
Boy.
Oh, it's a combo move. I have to use the first one and then the second one. I remember this game just a little bit.
Shit.
I had a Dragoon on the last one. That's why I know they're so fucking fun. Yeah, they have this jumping attack. It's fucking great. You basically like...
You talk about the Dragoon?
Yeah. You select your target and then you just hit jump and you just fucking pounce. And it's fun.
Yeah, you almost like pogo up. Yeah, I know. It's the Dragoon thing.
Dragoons are awesome.
Dragoons are cool. I likes them. Boom, 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 boom. You see that new Final Fantasy that's like Dark Souls, but it's Final Fantasy?
No. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I gotta look for it. Hold on. I forgot the name of it.
God damn, what time is it?
It's like 2 a.m.
Yeah, I got work in the morning. I better go to bed.
Yeah, you probably should.
I gotta kill like...
Oh, it's called Final Fantasy Origins or some shit like that.
Is it a video game?
Yeah.
Huh.
Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins.
Is it already out?
I don't think so. It's developed by Team Ninja.
Oh, we got another quest in this area I can go pick up.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's a lot of extra quests.
There you go.
Alright, I'll pick these up, but then I'm going to head to bed.
Dope.
This reminds me more of World of Warcraft, honestly.
Telling Ninja Blevins. Who's even in this chat anymore? Does this shit even go? Like, what's even happening? I don't even.
Yeah, I've been having a good time. All right, guys, we're going to bed. Thank you all for tuning in.
I can't see no more.
Yeah. Good night, though. Sleep tight. This is just a fun stream to have fun.